Welcome to Tales from the Walk-In. This is episode 18, and I'm one of your hosts, Hot Sauce Tuna Sandwich, a.k.a. Vic. To my right, we have Strongback Zaddy, as his name says on his sticker.
Yep.
A.k.a. Claybon Lee, a.k.a. Yeah.
Yep.
And in front of me, we have the beautiful Happy Nappy Froyo.
Hey.
Miss Katie Sadiq.
Hi, guys.
A.k.a. HBK.
Hi.
And our wonderful guest today is the one, the only Austin Miranda.
Hola.
That's
Yeah, baby. That's how I'm gonna start
Hola.
it. I don't even speak Spanish. That's the worst part about it.
That's crazy, bro. You don't.
Yeah, I know.
You're a Lippuccino.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Lippuccino. I take that with great pride now. I'm gonna definitely take that from the last episode.
Lippuccino?
so.
Yeah. That's actually a really good name. You mix with Irish and Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was my thing, and then Mexican Irish is pretty rare, so I run with it. You know, it's a good opener.
I didn't know you were half Irish.
No, I'm not half Irish. I just got some Irish in me. So, you know what I'm saying?
Don't we all?
You want some Irish in you? What's up there, Clay?
You know what?
I'm gonna start early tonight.
I'm a pass.
All right, so we're
All
going to
right.
start this off like we normally started off. Austin, thank you so much for bringing in this Milagro Select Barrel Reserve.
Yes, you're very welcome. It's my favorite tequila right now. Tried it a couple months ago, and I'm fucking hooked.
It's crazy that Katie got the Reposado, so I guess we're gonna
Yeah.
taste tequilas today, right?
Guess we're doing
We're
rounds.
gonna have a tasting. Let's do this. Let's rock this shop. Also, thank you guys so much for having me. It's absolute
problem.
pleasure. Big fan.
Thank you for going to bed last night and actually being here.
I didn't go to bed last night, but we're gonna.
Well,
go
thank
ahead
you
and-
for being here.
I'm here. I'm awake, man.
All right, man. Cheers.
Hell,
This shit
no
started.
sleep,
Yeah.
man. Cheers, guys, to longevity.
Cup's got a lot of grip.
Love it.
Yeah, I like it.
But now I'm about that good plastic.
It is pretty good.
It's not as spicy as I was expecting.
No, it's got a very smooth, kind of almost like a vanilla, tone to it. It's very delicious.
Little hint.
I love it. Yes.
A little
Yes,
hint.
it's so good.
So, Austin,
Yes.
tell us about yourself, man.
Well, man, I'm a pretty boring guy in a sense.
You are so not boring.
I'm a fucking honestly.
Fuck outta here
It's
with
such,
that.
when people
Fuck
ask me
outta
that shit,
here.
I'm like, I don't know, dude. I smoke weed and just chill, which is probably the worst fucking thing you could probably tell somebody about yourself. But I don't know. Very easygoing, man. Had a lot of crazy ups and downs in lives, man. But it's a beautiful thing because it's made me who I am today. I'm a very humble person. I have to say the service industry probably saved my life in a way. I moved here to Nashville a couple of years ago, maybe about 2.5 years ago. And I actually came here to do a show. I was on tour doing because as you guys know, I'm a Magic Mike dancer, stripper, whatever you want to call it, whore for
Yes.
money. Shaking pee-pee for money, as they say.
Hit him with the shoulders. Hit him with the shoulders.
Yeah, pop, 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 pop lock. You hit that pop lock, man. Hips burning out pretty soon. But anyway, so I came here to Nashville about 2.5 years ago. I was on tour doing like a Magic Mike thing from city to city, state to state. We came here to Nashville to do a show, and we were like, wow, the bachelorette scene out here is fucking insane. Why don't we just start our own fucking thing out here? It was me and a couple of guys I was on tour with. And so we decided to start our own thing at Piranhas. We got into business with them, with the owners of Piranhas at the time. I think it was Mike Hanley was his name. I don't know if
Is that when they were on second or when they were on
Third.
fourth?
Third, yeah,
Third,
yeah,
third.
third, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's
yeah.
on third, yeah, which is now Bowie's. It's Bowie's spot now. So anyway, we decided to go ahead and start up our own show here in Nashville. Invested some money into the building, invested money into merchandise, and getting everything going. And it was going beautifully, but unfortunately, a couple months into it, we were leaving out one night, and of course, we leave with all cash. So we didn't really think too much of it. Well, as we're leaving out of the building one night, this dude runs up on us, two of them actually, and they basically are just like, give us your money. We know you guys have cash on you. Give us your money. And basically they ran up on the wrong ones. We weren't going to back down. We weren't fearless about it. We were like, hey, bro, you're not going to get any money from us. So guns got pulled. A scuffle happened. I ended up getting shot in the fucking foot, which is the worst place to get shot for a fucking dancer. Get popped in the foot. My best friend was standing right next to me. He got shot in the leg 4 times, man. So he really got hit. Yeah, we were both very, very lucky to be alive, man. So when I got hit in the foot here, it kind of changed my whole life, man. Like I went from being, this dude on tour doing this thing, handling business, and now I'm like, I got a hole in my foot and I'm fucked. I can't dance. I really don't have a whole lot of family. I'm living in California at the time. So after I get shot here in Nashville, I ended up going back to California. I'm in California for a little while, man. I think I'm down there for about a week and a half. And I'm depressed as fuck, man. I can't move. I can't do shit. I think the lowest point in my life is when I was trying to climb into the shower. I was like literally army crawling because I just couldn't fucking walk, couldn't do shit. So I had to army crawl in the shower, and I just remember breaking down. I was so sad. And this beautiful angel out of nowhere called me, which is one of my best friends. She's my sister. Shout out to Taylor, as y'all know,
shout
man.
out to Taylor.
Yeah, man. I met her when I was down here the first time when we opened up the show. She helped us open the show. So she called me out of nowhere to check on me after I got shot. And I think she just heard the brokenness in me. Like, I was crushed. I didn't know what to do. And she was like, come back to Nashville. Come here. Come stay with me. We'll get you back on your feet. We'll get you a job out here. Just come here. Be around people. You shouldn't be alone. So I hopped on a plane, came right back to fucking Nashville, man. And I've been here ever fucking since, man. I got back on my feet. I started off food running at Martin's. I'd never worked in the industry before. I knew nothing about serving or any of that shit. So I started off food running at Martin's as soon as I could walk. Then I was also doing essay shit over at the diner, man. I was doing that. So those were my first two, like, in the fucking door industry.
Those are extreme
things.
places, though, man. They busy as fuck.
Yeah, it was cool, man. But I've always had a really, really good work ethic, man. I come from a labor background. I worked on the oil rigs for like 5 years. I was a butcher for like 2 years. I did roofing for a couple years. So I've always had a very like strict, labor output, I guess you could say. How the fuck you want to put that? I take pride in everything I do as far as the way I work. So when I went into these places, I went balls to the wall. I did very well. Well, then after 6 months of being here, I kind of wanted to go back to California, or I thought I did anyway. So I went back to
left.
Yeah, I left for a little. Maybe we threw a hell of a going away party.
And everything.
Shit, that was a hell of a going away party. Oh my god!
And that shit was lit.
I look at some of those pictures back from that. Oh my bad, from that going away party, bro. And my eyes weren't even fucking straight, bro. You know that moment when you're fucked up and your eyes are rolling in the back of your head. That's every picture from that night was horrible. So anyway, they threw me this going away party. I moved back to California. I go to San Diego for a couple months, and I just decide that I am not happy in California. Nashville is home for me. Nashville, I met my family. I met, this beautiful gentleman here who introduced me to you amazing folks.
With the boot.
Yeah, man. Just to come from, like, such a crazy downfall in life. Like, I can't say I've ever been so depressed in my entire life when that shit happened. And being in California on my own, by myself, and then to come here and have everybody take me in the way they did. Like, I have more family here in Nashville that I've met in the last couple of years than I have had my whole life. It means a lot to me. This industry, this community it's a beautiful thing, man. And I love being a part of it. I'm very, 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 very grateful to be here, man. So
We always joke about how, like, the Nashville community can be so toxic, but, like, it's so many good things about our community. Just like you, man. You came from California and had somebody literally like, yo, man, you don't need to be sad.
Yeah, bring your ass
Bring
back.
your ass home.
Really, though, dude. And I didn't even know. And the crazy thing about that is I didn't even know Taylor. 2.5 years ago, I didn't know who the fuck she was, dude. And now that's we're thicker than thieves, man. We're inseparable. And I really feel like she's a person that kind of saved my life in a way. And then also, like I said, this community, man, the way it took me in and the people I've met here, and I love the energy that I'm able to bring and then also get back. It's cool, man. It's such a rewarding feeling. I think that's why I also love the service industry so much, because I really love getting people what they need. I love seeing that look on their face of like, oh my gosh, this is my drink or this is my food. Same thing with entertaining and dancing. When I go to entertain on a female who's never really had that type of interaction before, you see that look on her face, like,
That's my dick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, or they get that. You go to dance on them and they get that tremble, and it's like, oh, this is cool. You've never had
shaking.
Yeah, no, it's an experience, and it's so cool to walk away because like at the end of that shit, you'll have these women come up, and of course, it's a sexual thing, but also at the end of the day, I think they appreciate the fact that you come to show them love, man. You don't hate or no shape, size, color, creed matter, man. We just here to have a good time and make a fucking memory, and I think they appreciate that shit at the end, and I love being able to deliver that. So I had to get a little swab.
Oh,
with
we
the
know.
voice.
Man, first of all, cheers to you overcoming depression and like the service industry helping you with that.
Man. Thank you for it, man. I love the abuse,
That's
man.
the first.
I mean,
On the show.
it's a double-edged sword for sure,
Yeah,
'cause
no, for sure.
I have definitely developed habits out here that I didn't have before I moved here to Nashville. You know what I mean? Some good habits, some bad habits, but definitely things in my life have changed in the last couple of years.
We all have our vices.
Yeah, and that's, and you guys have actually touched on it a couple times, and that's one of my favorite topics that y'all bring up is kind of like, there's got to be something wrong with you to work in this fucking industry, man. Like, you got to love the abuse. You got to have some type, like, me, I always like to joke around and say, like, I'm a male stripper with mommy issues, and that's real shit. Like, it's a joke. I joke about, like, hey, I'm a male stripper, but on some real shit, like, I'm a fucking male stripper with mommy issues. I got some shit wrong with me, you know what I'm saying? So to come in this industry and feel needed and almost like, hey, man, when I'm behind that pine and you're like, hey, I need a beer, and I'm in a rush, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm able to deliver that shit quickly, I almost kind of feel needed. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of needed me for a minute.
Needed,
yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be hugged by a pancake, so I'm cool, it's the feeling I get, man. I be feeling warm and shit. So I'm sorry. I had a lot of mushrooms last night. How was everyone's 4th?
I like how
Mushrooms were a thing yesterday, man. I think that's something that people just do. You eat mushrooms and you look at fireworks.
Katie, you want to go eat some mushrooms?
Or just eat mushrooms.
No, not today. I have to pack tonight.
Oh, you leave tomorrow?
I'll help you pack on mushrooms, bro. Pack it up.
It's
HBK,
very
man.
efficient.
Listen, you can help Clay move some old furniture out of my house.
Sign me up. I'm
You
here
off
for it,
tomorrow?
man.
That has to be done.
I'm not off tomorrow. What time you want to do it? If we could do it in the morning, I'm down for that. Like first thing, 8 o'clock.
It has
Wake
to
up
be
early.
done before
We'll go to Waffle
Thursday.
Taco.
All right, we're talking about that.
Sorry.
Dude, you are really
I
about
don't
this
know,
waffle
sorry.
taco place.
It was a mind-blowing
Do they
experience.
have bacon waffle tacos?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't look at the whole menu.
I've eaten too many tacos.
It's not really a taco. It's
It's a waffle taco.
Yeah, it's a waffle. They just put the waffle, or they put toppings on the waffle, and it's
Eating
fucking
tacos
delicious.
the last 3 days. I don't
There's
know what
nothing
that's.
wrong with tacos. I can eat tacos every day.
Maze de la Vida, man. That shit
Sounds like the
smacks.
best food.
What's that?
The taco truck that pops out in front of Chopper.
They got the
And-
birria tacos.
They got the birria joints with the
Give me that
consomme.
consomme.
I want you to take me
Baby.
on a food tour. You need to start a food tour.
Who,
Fucking
me?
yes, you like a thing where you just take people out and you take them to different
He's a
restaurants.
food snob.
You're the best at the shit. I love it.
I'm not a
Everything
food
you've
snob.
recommended
You are
on
such a
this
food
on this
snob.
podcast,
Yeah.
I've gone and ate. I'm like, I'm gonna go eat that shit. Vic said that shit was
Dude,
fire.
even
It's just fucking,
Look.
but it's usually flames. It's-
Al,
Where is
your
it?
daddy says it. Alice says it. You're a fucking
I just don't
food
like
snob.
shitty food, man. That doesn't
There's
make me
nothing
as.
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
But fucking.
But that Waffle House last night was better than the motherfucking duck wings that we had.
Because it looked
Did you
like
go?
meth in that
Taylor.
motherfucker.
Hell yeah, me and Vic look, Vic
But you
called-
said you was going to Taco Bell.
Nah.
No.
You're like the Guy Ferrari of Nashville, man.
Maybe.
No.
I was gonna say Anthony Bourdain, but that's a little much.
Closer to Anthony Bourdain and
Anthony Bourdain was a cool motherfucker, man.
And
And
he was.
that's a trip to think about too, man. That man had the best job. Dave Chappelle talked on this shit. He said that man had the best job ever. He went from place to place.
Is that not like? I mean, I think about Anthony Bourdain's just the way his life was. I mean, isn't that literally? I don't want to say cliche, but for lack of better words, isn't that like cliche restaurant industry shit, man? Like somebody that is like on the outside looks like they're living this amazing life. Like you think about the homies that you know, like always going on trips, always smiling, always eating the best foods.
But you don't
always
think about what they're actually going through and what they're having to deal with. Yeah.
That nigga was probably struggling with some shit, you know? Like, obviously he was, man, you know?
Yeah, I
So-
feel it,
I
man.
used to have the biggest boner for Anthony Bourdain. I'm not kidding. Like,
I can't wait to see
literally,
Katie's
like,
dick. Oh my god, that thing is
heard it's
gonna be.
pretty
Oh, I
I heard it's pretty
bet.
good.
I know
I
it's bigger than mine for
understand.
sure. Anytime you want a job, Katie, you let me know. All right?
Word.
Put you on stage real quick.
I'm here for it.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Let's-
That Waffle House was smacking, though. As soon as I
Did
text
y'all go to
you,
Waffle House again?
dude, yeah,
Last
last
night.
night.
Motherfucker.
I was,
They didn't cook my hash browns right, but I don't give a fuck.
my hash browns were smacking.
I said I wanted my extra crispy. I don't even think you said crispy to the
I said
bitch.
extra crispy.
That
They
wasn't-
gave you extra bacon, though.
They
Let me get
gave me
extra.
bacon. And they put a mound of fucking hash browns on there, and them cheese eggs was so good. Nigga, they were
Dog.
so good. Every bite, I was just like, "Oh my god, it's so good."
Waffle, I'm telling you, man, Waffle House is
Y'all need to get
legit.
sponsored by Waffle House.
I would love to
Bro,
get
we been
sponsored.
That
talking
ass, y'all. I know. I heard it. I was like, man,
Look,
you sponsored.
Vic texts me and he goes, "Nigga, this shit looks like meth in here." And I said, "Oh my god, it's about to be so good."
That's what you want.
I was like, "She ain't got." I was like, "How many kids she got?" He was like, "She only got like 3 tests." I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be so good." I can't.
Was somebody outside smoking a cigarette?
No, they were
No,
inside.
no, actually, no, man.
You couldn't even sit inside.
Were
We
there-
had to get our
were there
shit to go.
cigarette
Oh, man,
butts on the
you cannot pour yourself one.
Oh, I was
and
just
not-
doing a little tester. I wasn't even.
Were there cigarette butts on the ground when y'all pulled up?
It's Waffle House. It might have been a condom on the ground somewhere. Who knows?
Cool. That shit should have been fucking fire.
It was actually pretty. You know, I get my
12 out of 10.
You know, I get my normal fucking bacon Texas cheese steak on raisin toast with the fried egg on that bitch. Smack.
I might go to the one in fucking Donaldson tonight.
Oh man, you know, I really do want to go back to the one by the old crib though. That we used to go.
Oh.
Are they all to go right now though? Can you not sit down at any Waffle House?
I don't know.
You
No,
can't do it
you
until
can't.
6 in the morning.
Harding Place Drive.
I
Harding Place.
never go. I never
Harding
go to that
Place.
Waffle House.
It's by my house. It's over in Brentwood. So I live in Brentwood. I'm not going to disclose my address for obvious reasons.
You fancy.
But I live by Brentwood in that area, and there's a Waffle House there. Ask for Nancy. You tell her Austin sent you.
Are they open 24 hours though?
Fuck yeah, they're
Ask for
open 24
Nancy.
Wait,
hours.
you
Can
still
you sit in?
Can you
Fuck
sit
yeah,
in
you can.
24
You can
hours?
sit your ass anywhere you want. They got booths, chairs, everywhere. The whole fucking setup. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Nancy,
So y'all got y'all shit to go last night?
Yeah, we had to get it to go. Yeah.
And I went home and I sat in my motherfucking bed and got that hot sauce and put that shit on all of my motherfucking
The only thing I really
mashed
hate about sitting in Waffle House is that it's cold as fuck.
They gotta keep it cold in there, man. They gotta keep the niggas awake.
It's-
And so it's so many drug addictions in Waffle House,
It's
man. You
so
gotta keep some
fucking
people
cold.
It
awake.
is so cold, but you better go in there with a motherfucking hoodie. You better come well equipped if you're going.
I
no
just asked for
complaints.
coffee.
Fuck
Man,
that coffee.
I used to go
Cream.
in there and get decaf coffee from Waffle House.
Fuck it.
What kind
Do
of
you
person
got-
are you?
Yeah,
trying to warm up.
I used to like coffee. I used to like the taste
Decaf?
of Yeah, but I didn't want to be
Yeah.
awake. It'd be 4 in the morning.
What's the point of decaf though? I never understood
Yeah,
that. It's
I don't
just gonna
understand.
you're just gonna be.
He just wanted the
pooping?
flavor.
I wanted the,
The
flavor
best
of
part
coffee.
of waking
I
up
guess
is
so.
decaf in your
Yeah.
cup.
Best part of going to sleep. Shit, not waking up.
Regular coffee. So we're flex for me. Regular coffee makes me sleepy.
Really?
Yes.
I'm the same way. I have ADHD though, so like,
I
so
mean,
smoking
maybe
weed
that's what's wrong
hypes
with
me
me.
the fuck up, no matter what it is.
really?
Yeah, if I smoke a blunt, because I will smoke a blunt before I work out, before I get on stage, when I wake up, when I go to sleep,
You do
in my
smoke a lot of
sleep.
weed. I've
I
noticed
smoke a
that.
shitload of weed, and it's, I don't know.
That's gotta be
When I was
fucking
younger, I used to think it was a bad
terrible,
thing.
like, terrible change though from like leaving California to coming.
Oh no, hell no!
it's not legal here.
I stay fine in my pot.
I
really-
mean,
I'm
I'm not
not
saying
legal.
that. I mean, I'm not saying
Oh, but
that,
no, but yeah. No, I got what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Fuck.
Yeah, to have it be so recreational out there,
That's
and then
pretty
to come
fucking
here
good.
and it's like, yeah, that is. That's very smooth.
I like I like Reposado, man, but like, ooh.
I'm such a Blanco guy.
Really?
I love Blancos, bro. I love them. I'm addicted.
Really?
I'm addicted.
Man,
Well,
Repos.
I used to be a super garbage ass person when I first moved here. I used
you
to
drinking
only
gin?
drink Patron. I'm like, can I get a Patron shot?
Patron
And then
is
I
not a bad
learned
tequila, though.
it's not,
It
but
tastes- it
there's
doesn't taste
so
good.
many better tequilas that you can get for a much better price,
It's
which I
also,
always like.
I feel like it's like driven toward like a certain like aesthetic.
Are you saying like people in lower economic communities? Really?
Yeah.
Is that what Patron does?
Some people like
Do
it's
they
like
do
it's
that?
really hard whenever like working behind a bar and people come in and like y'all got Patron? No, we don't. But I do have this and this and then and like their face immediately turns
What's that?
upside down. No, it's not even not what's that. They're just like they're so turned off by the fact I'm like. No, like just because you don't know what these are and you never had them doesn't mean that A, they're not better than Patron, and B, also that they're not more like in your in a like cheaper price range.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because-
Do y'all got the one with the bell on it though?
I mean-
with the
With
ding
bell,
ding, with the ding, can you make
Is
it ding?
dinging
Can I get the
is it
picture?
dinging
I'm
when
like,
I'm
man,
drinking?
I got you, boo. I
Is it
like
dinging?
working at a tequila bar. I mean, Bakersfield, shout out. But working at a tequila bar, I like refuse to sell people Patron when they come in there, unless it's the Rocco. I'll fuck with the Rocco because that's a dope
I didn't
ass
even know
Patron.
y'all sold Patron.
Fuck yeah, we got Patron.
I mean, you gotta
But we
have
got
that
the
in there.
Rocco.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we gotta
Patron-
have it. Yeah,
Patron's marketing is fucking like
It is.
legit.
It's one of the. It's almost like what you guys were talking about the Bacardi thing, man. I mean, if you have a good brand, you have a fucking good brand. It just
Yeah.
fucking is
They
what
do
it is.
have
It's
a
gonna
dope
be everywhere.
Christmas box. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you got a dope box. What's up?
Listen.
Heard that shit was hot. I'm sorry. I started drinking. I'm hairing the dog in it, man. I start drinking. I get a little flirty. So,
Wow.
Thank you for making me blush,
So-
Austin. That doesn't happen often.
Y'all made me come up with my own alter ego, by the way, after seeing Bartholomew out and
Man,
I
fuck
decided that
guy.
my alter ego is Jose,
Host.
and we say No
Jose
way.
O'Connor.
Jose O'Connor.
O'Connor. Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's
No,
why I love
Jose
it.
O'Leary. It's got to be O'Leary.
O'Leary. I like O'Leary better.
Irish.
O'Leary just sounds tougher.
Yeah.
Like if you ever ran up on a
Sound like you
motherfucker
about
and he's
to
like,
fight.
"Oh, O'Leary," I'm like, "Oh shit." I don't
It's
even know if that's
O'Leary
Irish
from
accent,
fucking
but
Black Dynamite.
would not fight no
Bro,
O'Leary.
I was just watching that shit the other day. It was the episode with Elvis Presley.
Have you seen the episode with the race war?
It can't even be O'Leary's. What is that? O'Doyle's from fucking O'Doyle's Rule. Adam Sandler.
O'Doyle.
Oh,
O'Doyle
Adam-
rules, baby.
Yeah, Adam Sandler always has like those little mean bully redheaded kids, and like they like a whole cult of fucking like Irish kids, but they're like bullies, and like they all have a different age range, and he features them in his fucking movies all the time, and they're always like bullying other kids, and like O'Doyle's Rule.
People really hate on him.
The little fat redhead kid
One of them's
from
fat.
Grown Ups.
It's in grown. It's in. You know how he like.
like-
so
he
Adam Sandler had like literally features the same people in all of his shit. He like he plugs all of his people, right?
I
So-
just watched some movie with Adam Sandler and David Spade that came out in like 2016, and it was like
Undo It or Do It Again or the Do Over.
Do-Over.
The Do Over.
Dog, that shit was funny.
Hey, have you guys seen Uncut Gems?
That shit's
No, I
funny.
haven't
as
seen that
fuck.
one yet.
That shit is
Dope.
filled
Yes.
with. It is an anxiety-ridden movie, man.
Bro.
Like, it is just nothing but
never seen it.
anxiety.
Jumped out of my seat at the end of it. Not to ruin it for anybody, but check that shit out.
Yeah, I was watching that
People
shit. in the
sleep on
movie
Adam
theater.
Sandler. I know he came out with some bogus ass shit, you know, but
But Adam
everybody
Sandler's
does.
worth
No,
so
I
much
love- I
money.
love
He's
that
that
shit.
dude. He's that dude.
And he got a lot of good movies. Click will make you cry.
Click
And he
will
has a
make you
couple of
fucking
albums.
ball,
Yeah,
bro.
Click will make you ball, man.
There's not too many movies that made me cry. So Radio, The Green Mile.
Radio. Oh, my bad.
I almost cried on Shawshank Redemption. That's my favorite movie, by the way. Shawshank Redemption. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with all this,
I
but
got
anyway,
weird movies that make me cry.
really, what's name 2?
Baps.
The fuck is Babs?
Baps.
Baps made me cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever he died.
When he wrote the note.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was pretty.
A black African princess.
Yeah,
Oh, you
that-
talking about the old white dude?
and Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber made me
Dumb
cry.
and Dumber made you cry?
Yeah, man, with the blind kid, man, when they gave him the dead.
Oh,
ass
the bird. That was
yeah.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
a
it
little
was so
cold. That
fucked up. I
fucking
was so
harsh,
young.
bro. He's like,
I mean, the bird's not even alive, and they gave him the dead bird. He blind, and he don't
Listen.
I
know.
don't think I don't
That was
remember
kinda
the last
fucked
time I
up,
teared
bro.
up on a movie.
really? Because you have no heart, Clay. You're a cold motherfucker, man.
He's sensitive as fuck, man.
He is sensitive as fuck. We all be crying together. I loved how y'all was talking about crying on one of the other episodes. I was like, I cry too, man. You know, I cry all the time, bro.
all
'Cause
cry.
I
it's
cry
kind of
at
to bring.
everything.
It's almost to bring back like you were talking about earlier with the Anthony Bourdain thing. Is like a lot of people look at me in my life, you know, doing the fucking stripping thing and
You
bartending.
didn't
And
cry on Lion King?
Huh?
Clay?
didn't
who
cry
doesn't?
Lion
Cry?
King.
I would cry on Lion
When
King.
Mufasa died?
I didn't make me
Whenever
cry.
Scar threw him off the motherfucking cliff?
Niggas
Scar's a
died.
bitch.
Fuck
Man,
yeah.
niggas
Scar.
die every
Fuck
day,
yeah. Are
B.
you no?
Fuck
Fucking
Scar.
Mufasa though. Mufasa. Who was
You
the
are
dude?
not gonna pull the niggas die every day.
Earl-
Be on me on that
Edward-
bullshit. Listen,
Edward
every
Jones
movie,
Jr. What's the guy's name?
every Disney movie I've ever taken my child to
Jones
go
Jr.?
see,
Or no,
I've
Earl-
literally
James Earl
bawled
Jones.
like a
James
little
Earl Jones.
bitch.
Thank you.
Honestly, man, I think Bambi's mom's dying is like worse than the Mufasa joint. When like Bambi mama get popped, like that shit's pretty
No, because all
sad.
you,
but
because you didn't
that's
even see the shit. All you hear was a gunshot, and then
But you know,
and
she
then,
wasn't
and
giving.
then his punk ass daddy that he didn't never know comes rolling up all fucking strong as shit.
But she wasn't out. You know, mom wasn't giving out life lessons in Bambi. You know,
Nah.
Mufasa was
Shit,
out
she
here
didn't
like
have
you know
time.
he was
Seems
guiding.
like it.
This motherfucker even came back in the clouds and was like, "Avenge me" or some shit, whatever he said. But there was an
Simba.
epic, Simba. Yeah, it was an
I
epic
can't
moment
even-
in the
I
movie.
can't
Bambi's
even-
mom wasn't doing that shit.
I can't even enjoy
Bambi
any
mama want
movie
that
with
lit.
my child.
No, Bambi mom was for the streets.
Any-
kinda the point.
Get the fuck out of here.
All deer for the streets. Is it like a deer's like? Ain't deer's just like the hose of like the animal?
You look like a
culture?
deer in
They are for
headlights
the
over there.
Yeah, for the streets. They
Deers
getting
are for the-
piped
they're
every
for the
time
streets.
a buck come around. Buck around.
If you ever
go
want to
getting
know
fucked.
how sensitive you are, go to a movie with my child, because if I watch anything with Parker and I start crying, he'll look over at me like, "Are you crying, Mom?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Because, I mean, obviously, I'm an adult, and them Disney movies be having fucking, like, subliminal messages
I gotta
like,
watch Soul.
that are
I
not
heard
for
Soul's
kids or
good.
for adults. And I be crying, and my kid's
Dude,
like,
Soul
"I'm not
is
crying."
good.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to
You
see it
have to
so
watch
bad. I gotta
Soul.
watch
I
it.
teared up in Soul.
Maybe I'll
I'm
watch
not
it
gonna
tonight.
lie.
Soul was pretty
Soul
good.
Was,
Oh, see, there
I just
you
thought
go.
about it.
There you
Soul
go.
was good as fuck.
I got
There you go.
Just like Up. Up is a tearjerker too, man.
Man.
Up starts off
fucks
tearjerker.
me
rough,
up.
bro. Up is a rough one, bro.
That fucks me up. Little
It
grumpy
fucks you
ass
up in the
old man.
in the
Oh.
beginning. It fucks you up in the beginning. Like,
Shout out to Pixar.
Yeah, shout out to Pixar.
Dude, have you guys ever heard of the
And
Pixar theory where all the movies are connected?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Watch it. YouTube that shit.
And then like the little old man never could. Him and his wife couldn't have kids. Then she died on his ass. And then like, he gets stuck with the little boy and he didn't want to be bothered with the little boy. And then he ends up. And then he ends up. You know what? This is my grandson. Let me go ahead. Like
the little boy didn't have no parents and shit.
Is getting intense. I love it. We're gonna have a cry session after
and
this.
niggas, we in the air on a fucking balloon. I was finna get away from the world, and your little ass is in here with me.
Cry with me, play.
with that motherfucking bird, trying to help him get his little punk ass badges.
How did we get to Pixar? Dude?
I don't know. We talking
I don't
about
know.
crying.
We were talking about all kinds of things. I love it.
Because we don't do that a lot in this industry. We cry in the walk-in. We cry outside of work.
Fuck that. I'll cry at the bar. No, I won't cry at the bar. Hell no, I'm way too manly.
I've cried at the bar before.
I cried behind the bar while I'm pouring beers, like, because I'm so exhausted.
Oh, I feel
like,
that.
literally, like, pouring 22-ounce mugs at once, and I'm just sitting here like, me and Maddie, she's also stretched out because, like, we had, 13 taps. And so we both just, look at each other. She was like, sometimes I feel like Jesus Christ on the cross. And
sacrifice.
I'm just sitting here, crying for no reason. And Maddie's no good because Maddie's super, super sensitive, and I love her. And she starts crying because she sees me crying. She's like, I'm crying because you're... And I'm like, bitch, I'm crying because I'm tired and I'm stressed. And all these people on my fucking nerves. And I was like, oh, I need a cigarette. I need a moment. And I was like, there's no... And I was like, suck it up, Maddie. Like, she couldn't get it back together. Like, she was like, I was like, Maddie goes straight ugly cry. And I was like, let me straighten up. You go outside, regroup, fix it. But I mean, it's a real thing. I mean, and people don't even give a fuck if you're crying behind the bar. They're still like,
where's my beer?
I was just about to say that'd be such a hard. That's a hard thing for me to see. I've seen some of my coworkers break down.
I know you're having a moment right here,
but
I've been waiting for 15 minutes. Can you please get whatever you have going on together, please?
That's all I have.
I don't have ums. I don't have any fucking ums.
And it's like when you walk up to them, they're still not ready.
That's
like,
one
nigga,
thing.
Didn't you just see me crying? I'm literally having a moment.
You have 15 minutes to think about it.
Oh.
That's one thing I didn't realize is how fucking mean people are. So I never worked in this industry. Like I said, I started in this industry about 2.5 years ago. I've been very blessed and lucky enough to work my way up to where I'm at now. But I didn't know shit about this industry. I honestly, to be real with you, I don't even really consider myself a real bartender because I'm at a fucking margarita place, you know. A lot of the traditional. Yeah, I mean, in the sense of I can take care of people, but
that's
are you pouring drinks in a cup?
You're tending the bar.
Okay, I'll take that. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that.
Yeah. And then,
honestly, I brought that up because I just wanted you to tell me that I was a bartender.
Because you just
I just wanted some fucking.
She wants to be needed, man.
I needed some validation. Somebody love me. Or that mommy issue shit. There it is.
Sick, bro.
Cheers to mommy issues.
Cheers to mommy issues, you know, and cheers to being able to admit it, man. That's the man. That's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers. Everybody wants to be Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Cool Guy. It's like, hey, relax. You want to have the biggest dick in the room? You got it.
Just your dick's so big. Oh my god.
So big. Yeah, let me
so
hype
big.
you up, bro. What the fuck?
Wait, what was that? This guy that I follow on Instagram, I love him.
I love
Katie's low key lit on Instagram too.
Scott Seiss. His shit is hilarious. Like,
get in line.
Oh yeah, that nigga's funny.
Stores have had him since 1796. I'm trying to help someone. You're screaming in the background. What kind of middle child behavior is this? Wait your turn. I know you're ringing them up, but I need help.
I know you're ringing them up, but I need help. Get in line.
Get in line, bitch.
Get in line.
Yeah.
That's I yelled at a fucking dude the other night because I'm like, every bar is busy as fuck. We only have 2 bartenders. That night we only had 2 bar backs, so they're literally kind of floating, but they got stuck by themselves upstairs. People don't realize, people don't realize that we are not a Mick Ultra Coors Light, let me get a shot of Fireball with my fucking Coors Light bar. They come in and think that we can just automatically boom, here you go. Fuck all these other people. You're next.
Because you're cool. Because your cowboy boots just tell me you're cool.
I see you with your mullet and your baseball hat and your tight button-down shirt, and you clearly don't hang out in the East Nashville. You're not from here. I got you first, bro.
Yeah, you should definitely be caught first.
And they're usually tapping their credit card on the bar, impatiently.
Or waving it in the fucking air.
I wave back at motherfuckers, man. I literally wave back at people with the stupidest smile.
I had a guy the other night, literally, right in our walk-in, walk-out space, behind the bar. he's standing there and he like leans in. He's like, hey! And my back was turned. And I turned around slowly because I'm pouring a drink, and I walk up to him and I said, did you just fucking hate me? And he was like, what? And I was like, I said, did you just fucking hate me trying to get my attention?
Hay's for horses.
Hey, it's I was gonna say the same shit.
Like you.
My homegirl.
Let's not forget the moo cows too.
What? What happened? What am I missing? Am I picking up something? What happened?
My homegirl was standing to the side, and she was like, yes, he did. He sure the fuck did. And I was like,
Gas.
just so you know, right now, you don't get shit from me for the rest of the night.
Take your ass.
Beautiful.
You don't get a fucking thing from me because I'm clearly taking care of a lot of people and you're not being ignored. However, I have a system, and hey doesn't move you to the front of my line.
Gotta move you to the back.
So he literally like goes to one of his friends and his friend is a guy who comes in all the fucking time. He's also a fucking hater and he already fucking knows. No, that doesn't. And so he like sits down and like he like looks at me and he was like, Ken, and I said, abso-fucking-lutely not. Y'all can go to another bar in this building or just go to another bar in general. I was like, but I'm tired of you and your friends being mad disrespectful and yelling at us like you are the like center of the fucking stage. Get the fuck out.
You should keep a Nerf gun behind the bar and just like pop people when they
No,
do
fuck
that.
that.
I love
Fucking
that. I love
Nerf
that you
gun.
told that motherfucker.
Like a real gun.
Yeah, no shit.
Like,
Well, nah.
catch a fucking body in that motherfucker.
No, I'm not ready to kill anybody over this show.
Yeah, maybe not be so,
We
maybe
just wanna
throw a
get your
piece of ice at
attention.
him or something.
No,
you know?
I'm
I
like,
think try to get your attention.
no, I don't even need a Nerf
We don't
gun.
need blood.
Like,
Yeah, I don't
I'd
want
rather
blood, man.
embarrass. I'd
Make
rather
love,
embarrass
not
you with
war.
words, like in
just make
front,
them feel
right
really
in front of
shitty.
people, than anything else.
I mean,
and
I'm
if you
glad-
feel like you want to go write a bullshit Yelp review, go
write it.
do that because
Do
you
it.
have that much free time and that much entitlement. Go fuck yourself
Cool.
because
You're
I
not
don't.
you're not drinking a beverage,
Right.
so you got time to do that.
You got
shit.
time to make a Yelp review.
You got plenty of time. But
That's
you know
fine.
what I don't have time to do? Not take care of anybody else that was also patiently waiting to get a fucking drink while they're sitting here literally watching me fucking sweat
Like your
my
drinks are a
ass
little
off.
extra salty.
Yeah,
Didn't
your
hate
drinks
me,
are a little extra
motherfucker.
saucy.
Don't hate
But you
me.
know what? We talked about this, and I wanted to bring that shit up. Remember whenever we were like, not back to fucking like capacity, not open, and we were like, I was like, I just want to sweat behind the bar again.
Yeah.
Nigga, this shit,
Man.
it hurts like a motherfucker.
best way.
But I love the shit. Whenever I'm busy as fuck and I feel needed, and I'm like literally like
Yeah, like
slinging
Austin
some
said.
shit, talking
Yeah.
some shit.
Be hurting
And
the
people are
next
literally
day.
like, you're fucking killing it, even though I feel like I'm like, I want to kill myself. But either way, I'm still literally like going like as hard as I can fucking go.
I think that's the beauty of being behind the pine too, man. Compared to serving, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
I don't know.
hate serving.
I was gonna ask a question a second ago, but I already fucking probably know the answer. I assume
Ask the
everyone
question. I wanna know.
prefers bartending over serving. I assume.
I don't know. I kind of had like a
don't
happy
really.
medium because I was dope at serving, but that was also whenever I was a nicer person.
See, I'm a great server, but I fucking hate serving.
I'm a
Like,
good server, but I
that
hate it.
shit. I hate
I
it.
don't
dude.
mind
I
it.
just feel like people look at you a little differently. You,
Well,
know? You
I
don't
mean,
really get that same respect.
What fucked me up with serving, not what fucked me up, what fucks me up with serving is like I done fine dining and shit, and it's just being a minority, physically and economically.
Yeah.
It really grinds my gears to be going up to like people that feel that they look at me, just me personally, like this is the position that I'm supposed to be in life, and like I just can't jig with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
agree, bro.
I'm not your server, nigga, not your servant.
Right.
You know,
No, I feel
like
that. I feel that.
so it just bothers me.
Yeah.
I mean, good at it, man, because only thing serving is fucking product knowledge. If you got product knowledge, man, you're the fucking best server on the fucking planet, man.
It's also like knowing your client. Like, I mean,
Shit, yeah.
I think why I was like so good at serving is because I knew who to give it to and who not to give it to, because there were a lot of fucking people that throughout this entire time in this industry that were literally my regulars. Like they were coming in
To
and
get
they
served by you,
right.
yeah.
They will wait because my section's already fucking full. They will literally wait and be like, no, we really just want to like sit with Katie. Like people bought me Christmas gifts, like give me birthday presents, bought shit for my son for his birthday. Like, and I'm not like, this isn't stuff I'm like, people that have actually listened to me and like wanted to like know me. And I feel like I'm not a very open book with a lot of people sometimes, but
A lot of people know you though.
they do.
Ow.
And it's weird. Cause I'm still just kind of like, oh hey.
I mean, like when the Three Crow shit went down,
I'm still
man.
Katie from the block.
When the Three Crow shit went down, and like you had that person came into Mainstay and like dropped some bread off on you, like regulars from Three Crow that just came up to Mainstay and just like dropped some cheese off on you, like
Right. So one of my regulars, Debbie. I won't even call her regular. Like they are family. Like
Shout out
people
to Debbie.
from
shout out
like,
to Debbie.
Shout out to
Debbie Crump, the shit. Like she, there was a lady that came into town visit. She posted on the East Nashville page, and she was like talking about how like she'd been going through like a really hard time, and she had watched something. I can't even. I have the whole letter because she wrote me. She typed me out a letter like addressed specifically to me.
That's lit though.
And Debbie was like, "Are you working tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, well, I'm sending a friend up there." Wasn't really her friend. This lady that she met, just talked to online. That she chose me to be like the person she wanted to gift, like re-gift something to, and it was totally out of the blue. Like I'd been going through all that shit with my dad, and this was like even before he passed away. And I've been like working my ass off. I don't have my kid. Like I lost my work home, and I was literally working at a place that I didn't know how to make the shit work at the time, and I was down. And Debbie sent that lady up. She sat at the bar. I was like, asked for a couple of suggestions like on what to eat. She was by herself, super nice, had a couple of drinks. And then before she left, she was like, Katie, so Debbie Crunk sent me up here to see you. And I don't actually know Debbie, and like gave me the whole like spiel. Gave me the envelope. I didn't want to open it because I was like, I already know this is something that's going to fucking make me cry. And she was like, I'd really appreciate it if you would like open it and read it before I left. Open that fucking shit up, read the whole fucking letter that she typed out to me. I'm already fucking ugly crying behind the bar. And she wrote me a $500 check.
Out of nowhere, yo. That shit's
And she
fucking
was like,
lit.
right. And she was like, Debbie, like, told me, like, everything you're going through. And she was like, and because I watched this show and I wanted to give back to somebody, like, who, like, is deserving and, like, who's also, like, struggling and, like, doesn't really know how to find a balance right now. And I was just like, I gave the lady, like, 5 fucking hugs. So I was like, I can't, like, hug her, go away, cry. Come back, hug her again, cried with her. Like, I'm just like, shit. Like, it just, like, put me all out. I was like, God damn it, Debbie, I love you. But, like, shit, got me crying, like, ugly crying behind the bar.
We gonna cry shit. We gonna cry into this motherfucker. I swear.
Don't do it.
But that's the power that you kind of have behind the bar, just being able to, like, or I mean, just to have that interaction with people and have that connection and be like, man, I see your struggle. Like, let me help you. Because there's a lot of people out there, unfortunately, that will take advantage of a situation like that in the wrong way. And I believe in taking advantage of things, but in the right way. If you have a hand out, take that fucking hand and use it as well as you can. But don't pull a motherfucker down with you, and that's a beautiful thing that you were able to connect with somebody that you didn't even know was a stranger
like I said,
to you,
I don't talk about, I talk to, like, my circle about, like, really personal shit. But other than that, I just try to, like, I fake that shit till I make it. I'm going to work, put my head down, make this money. Let's go the fuck home.
Strong, independent woman. I love it. See?
Like, that's like, I'm just like, let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
And she black.
Yeah. About it.
But yeah, I mean, I built a complete rapport with people. But like, again, I knew who to give it to and who not to give it to. Because there's a lot of shitty motherfuckers out here.
Absolutely.
Man,
And
Katie,
they don't give a fuck about you. And they just like, they literally look at you as their servant. But the
one
ones that
thing
do.
that, like, I respected, and not disrespected, but respect the fuck out of you. When the Three Crow shit went down, like, you made, like, fucking, like, it's probably one of the most pro moves that I've seen. And you were like, yeah, they about to fire the fuck out of all of us. I'm not finna train these motherfuckers to take my regulars from me. Like, I'm not finna introduce them to my regulars. You got me fucked up. I've been here for X amount of time, and I build this rapport. Why would I give this group of people to someone else. And she was like, nah, nigga, we out.
Y'all was a part of that, the whole 3 Crow thing that
Yeah.
y'all worked at? Because I didn't know. I
I was definitely like that because we'd all been
Where's
talking
my girl
about it.
at?
Brady?
Wow.
Maha's at Mainstay. I don't know what day she's working, but she's at.
Oh,
she's
Maha
working
over there?
Yeah.
No, Maha.
I fuck with Maha.
I ran
She
into
always
both
got
of
my
them.
drink wrong, but I was cool with it.
Like it was,
I love
ran into
Maha.
her.
I just.
If you're
can't-
nice, I don't
and
mind you
Katie.
fucking up my drink.
I
they
told
were
her,
just-
she's like, and every time she pours my drink, she's like, I fucked it up again, Vic. I was like, it's already in the glass, man. I'll drink it.
I'll drink it. I don't care.
I don't care.
That's what kind of
That's
sucks
funny.
about sometimes when you get like somebody who works in the industry and they come to your bar and they're so picky about shit. And it's like, bro, you know I'm getting my ass kicked back here because you have been in my shoes.
Oh, so you want to split base Sazerac right now?
You
That's what
like,
want.
yeah, you wanted me to do some dumb off the wall shit
Bro,
for no
you
fucking
want
reason. You see
a
I'm swamp
split
back here.
base Sazerac with cognac and rye whiskey, but you want Rittenhouse, man, but you don't want too heavy on the absinthe, man. Matter of fact, you want me to have a chill glass with ice in it and then spray the absinthe in it and then like stir your drink in that. You don't want it stirred in something else. You want it stirred in that glass, man. You want it. No, nigga.
That don't sound right a lot.
Yeah, when you
When
70.
you're fucking whomped, fuck yeah, that's a lot. But you know what thing
Use
I
your
have
third
developed
hand.
is
I mean, yeah, I got 6 hands.
I've come to go ahead and live by the saying here in this industry thing because I'm still relatively new to it. Is you can't be in the weeds if you don't give a fuck, and that's where I'm at. With
That's my
I don't
philosophy.
give a fuck.
Well,
And
you
that's why
gotta
I-
give a fuck though. You gotta give a fuck about certain
I
things.
give a fuck to an extent of where like I take my job very seriously, and I want my service to be 100% every time. I want you to walk away from my bar. Damn, that was a great bartender. He was attentive. He got me what I needed. He was on point. He was fast. He was hustling. He was going. But also, if I'm fucking busy and I can't get to you right away, you know, I'm
It ain't
out
your
to bite
fault.
that. Yeah, write a Yelp review, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Write a
You
Yelp
can
review.
only do so much
You
with what
can,
you're
man.
given.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
You're human.
yeah, man, you got 2 feet and 2 hands,
Fuck
man.
that. I'm inhuman. What's up?
Like you just got to go in there with a fucking cool head, and
Always.
gets
always.
busy. Move
That's
as
why I
fast as you
feel bad
can.
when-
But
But man, smooth is
Acknowledge.
fast and fast is smooth,
Just-
man.
just
That
say-
is.
Just
the biggest
flow,
thing is
baby. Just
acknowledging
flow.
the person there. Just
Hey
let
man,
them
I got
know.
some tip money for whoever wants to serve me a drink right now.
Hey,
I ain't never got that shit.
I didn't. I got that shit. I got that shit also the same night as the Hey Dude. And I turned around and I said, bro, he's the bar back. He can't get you shit other than getting me some clean glasses. We're the only 2 bartenders. We're clearly taking care of everybody else.
What's a
Be
fucking
with you in a
water?
second, motherfucker. Turned around, he was gone. I was like, I'm over it.
let me ask you this question real quick. So let's say hypothetically you got somebody standing at your bar, and they're not necessarily hanging you, but they got like a crisp $100 barrel in the air, just chilling.
No, because they're not
Don't
gonna
give a
work.
fuck.
No,
What
the
the fuck
fucking
the word?
$100
No.
bill is
They
the
probably
only
gonna
100.
tip you like 10%.
Maybe
Bro,
I don't know.
the
but
$100
it's just
bills
like,
to
hey,
get
man.
your attention. That is not your
True.
$100
See,
bill.
hey, dude, I shake
Like,
dick
nigga,
for
they gonna order 2
$1.
drinks.
Okay,
That's gonna
you
be
think
like,
that's
we'll
you know what I
say
do
for-
for 100?
That's different. That's different. That's mostly yours.
Can I just get a Miller Lite? Not with that. I've turned somebody down whenever they try to get just buy one fucking beer with a fucking $100
Oh, that
bill.
punk ass
And I'm
$100
like,
that you ain't finna
fuck
give
no.
me $97.
Like,
You not finna do
no,
that.
get the fuck out of here. I'm like, seriously, you're buying one with 100, like a hundo. That's all you're getting with that.
It's like, bro,
But-
you can just have it.
So see, when I go to the bar, if I do the hundo thing, I'm giving you that 100. But that's just so that way you know I'm gonna take care of you.
Ball
all
But,
night.
alert.
but that's the
No,
industry.
that's not no
Ball
ball shit.
alert.
That's just
That's the
that's industry
industry,
knowledge.
man.
Vic's
It's
right. It's industry shit.
Like,
It's
I got a
not
$100
like I'm
bill. I'm
balling.
not gonna show you $100 and to be like,
And then
no,
she's like, nah.
only $7.
I'm also
is
not
for
gonna show you
I'm gonna give you
shit,
36 quarters.
But just know that I got you.
I need my change.
Yeah, for
nigga.
sure.
I need my change.
Just know that I got you.
Three nickels, bitch.
If I'm patiently waiting, I got you. Limelight. I went to Limelight one night.
I heard it back
Aren't they
open.
back open?
What?
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
But I heard they taxing though.
Last Friday.
I mean, okay. I mean, I went to Limelight twice.
I used to go to Ciroc.
Twice.
I was
I went there twice, but one time we went.
Ciroc.
It was homecoming weekend.
Oh, you went on the wrong times.
I went just because it was a day party we were going to, right? So I go there. Bar's busy. I'm patiently waiting. Bartender completely ignoring me and my 5 girls. Steadily going to these busted ass niggas like this. I'm like, she don't even know. If you just come over here and take care of me and my girls, I literally got
The bag
We
is
got-
on.
we
Like, you
got
getting
you.
the bag.
I got you.
Bag is secured.
Fuck around, make your night, nigga.
right. And so she was just ignoring the fuck out of us, literally. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting to get a drink.
But a real 15 minutes, not like a
Yeah,
customer
no,
No,
15 minutes.
right,
minutes.
no,
30
like a
fucking
legit
seconds.
15
Like,
minutes. Because I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be chill. But she is literally, I'm at the front of the bar. It's not like anybody's like ahead of me. I'm right here. People keep coming up right here.
They talk to them and not you.
So I'm like, okay. So then we finally walk away. We go over to the sidebar or whatever. She comes into a bar that I'm working at.
You remember the face.
Yeah. Fuck yes, I do. Fuck yeah. I got a weird fucking memory any fucking way. I'm just like, all right. Yep. Nope. Mental note. Comes in. I take care of her or whatever. And she's like, I feel like I know you from somewhere. I was like, I don't know if you like know me. I said, but I know you used to work at Limelight, and I was there one time. I was like, and you would not serve me. No, I wouldn't have done that. I was like, no, you did. I was like, but I would take care of you. I was like, but it's cool. And ever since then, like, we've been like cool. But I mean, I still won't go to it. Like, nah, I was like, bad taste in my mouth. I was like, don't do
First
that.
impressions are everything.
I feel, yeah, for sure.
Wait, was that the first time
impressions are most things, man. But second impressions are really.
I usually give people a second chance.
I usually throw it down the second time.
Like, I mean, because I even know myself, man. Like, working in a busy place, man. Like, I know I can't get all of you with the certain circumstances that we'll be under, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're asking for something that I don't even have any of the ingredients right now to make for you. So now you're waiting, but you're looking at me like I'm fucking you over. I'm like, dog, like, nigga, you want me to leave nobody back here to go find some shit just for your drink, and then you still gonna talk shit and be like, this nigga took too long.
I've done that.
I can only use the tools.
And they still, you go. I mean, I'm a firm believer, man, and I want to have a bar back on this show. So if there's any bar backs out there that want to be on Tales from the Walk In,
started
man,
off
please.
bar backing.
You got that's the best. I don't respect too many people that
I rewrote the bar back game over there, baby.
Dude, you have to start
he did
off bar
start off.
backing. I mean, somebody went to bartending school. We won't name them.
We won't name names.
We won't name names.
We already did this once.
It was me. Fuck,
Let's do it again. You went to bartending school? I see. So when I first moved to Nashville, I
learned a bunch of fucking nothing.
thought that
And
I
now
was
I'm a
supposed to go to
beast.
bartending school.
Not 'cause
And then
of
everybody was like,
bartending.
don't
Not
do
'cause
that
of that
shit.
shit.
No, you a savage behind the bar. I love watching you behind the bar. It's crazy
Appreciate it,
movie.
bro.
I gotta come to Rosemary and watch y'all. Excuse me.
Don't watch me, man. You're just gonna see me drinking.
Really?
I took the bottle. I lifted a fingernail the other night.
Drinking right now. I love it.
I lifted this fingernail the other night, and
Cheers, my
and
friend.
it's still
Cheers to
pretty
Clay
bloody.
being a
Wait,
beast.
shout
first
out
of all.
to Katie's fingernail over here.
And
What
her
happened?
fingernail.
Yeah, and her
Nah.
fingernail. Those nails do look great, by the way.
Thanks,
They
they're too
look
long.
very lovely.
They gotta go down.
Fucking Catwoman over here.
Hair's looking fly. Pulled up in a truck with big dick energy. You know, I'm gonna just hype
I know,
Katie up
right?
all night, bro.
Don't tell nobody what she's driving though, man. Like,
What do you mean?
Feds is watching.
I ain't say a word, you know.
Feds is
I ain't
watching.
say a word, bro.
I mean, they can
The
go to my
feds are
Instagram.
always
We don't
and
talk
see
in
it.
devices, you know. We know freedom is priceless, you know.
You're a rapper, ain't
You're
you?
rapping.
No, I stole that shit from St. John, man. Also, man, fucking St. John. No, fuck no, I wish.
This motherfucker
I'm a man of many
bartending,
talents, okay?
slinging,
Slinging
rapping.
penis and rapping.
Slinging, digging, rapping.
The
We can't all make money shaking
Listen,
people.
That sounds like a
back to my
one-man show.
my pinky
What?
now, real quick. I lifted this motherfucker the
up
other
with that
day,
pinky,
and it's
though?
still bleeding. FYI.
Yeah, I saw you had a Band-Aid on it last night.
Yes, fucked up. It was like pulsating, like you could just see it, like this, literally, like boom, boom.
That's
Like,
just too much.
So I hate nails
That
like
scares
that
me.
because they give me like bad
Like
memories.
I wouldn't want to be the man to piss you off because you can just like literally
Scratch
just
the
straight
shit out of
I never
somebody's
get
gout.
hey,
Fucking eye
I
out.
never get my nails this long because I bartend and I know better. I just got kind of I got lost in the fucking light. Okay,
The limelight. You got lost in the limelight, and that's why you don't go back.
Right, they look so good. And I was like, oh god, they so pretty. I was like, she's like, is this too long? And I was like, no, girl, it's not.
Let me
long.
get them 9-inch nails.
So I'm at this club.
Literally. But I lifted this shit and it hurt so motherfucking bad. I was like, immediately, I was like, motherfucker. Like, I couldn't even look at it because I was like, I know it's bleeding. I took the bottle of vodka, poured that shit on top of it.
Up.
And I was like, Eddie, I need you to go find me a Band-Aid. I cut my fucking bar towel, wrapped both of my fingers together because I was like, I gotta have some kind of stability right now because like this shit is fucked up.
Throbbing.
I picked up the bottle of tequila and just poured it in my fucking mouth because I was like, ugh. The shit is, it was real. It was a real moment.
What you got, Austin?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna say these nails. I like didn't realize her nails were that long, but nails like that fucked me up. So I'm at this club one time. I'm dancing. I don't know. I'm in like in Fort Worth, Texas, or some fucking spot like that. Anyway, I'm dancing and like I don't wear like a thong. I don't do the fucking banana thing. I don't want to floss up my ass. It's not really my cup of tea. So I wear like these like little, boxer briefs, little Calvin Klein type deal. Anyway, I go to dance on this lady. She's an older lady. and she has these long ass fucking fingernails, and I step up on the chair. And, you know, my junk's all on her face. I'm doing, like, you know, the fucking junk thrust.
The rodeo.
Yeah, the
rodeo
junk
action.
thrust. All of a sudden, this bitch fucking grabs my underwear from the bottom, like, where my, like, taint area would be. Pulls my shit down and, like, tries to jam her finger. With these long-ass nails, bro. I was like, ah! And ever since then, I'm like, man, fuck old ladies and fuck nails. Like, fuck both those things, bro. Hey, dude, I felt bad because I almost need her in the face. I didn't feel bad.
She was
I
into
gotta
some
stop
shit,
her.
boy.
I
Dude,
would
it was
karate kick that bitch,
dude.
yo.
I have learned so much about women.
I would have just turned a backflip off the chair.
It has been a whole, and you know what the beautiful thing is like as a young man, as young men, we grow up thinking that women should be a certain way. Oh, you know, proper. We're all fucking human.
Yeah,
and that's the thing
facts.
about it. We're all sexual beings. We all love doing what we fucking do.
She
and,
tried to put her finger in your butt.
oh, dude, she's trying to put her finger in my soul. All right, she's not my ass. She's trying to put it in my fucking heart, bro. I almost had a heart murmur. This bitch fucking changed my blood type, bro. Whew, that shit was not cool. Not fucking cool.
That's just not cool, man.
But I mean, it's just shit like that like makes you learn. I mean, everybody's fucking human. We're all freaks. We're all fucking freaky in our own fucking way, man. Whether
you gotta be a little freaky.
Male, female, don't give a fuck what you are, man. We're all some wild.
That's
ass
funny.
Fucking people.
But sharp nails.
It wasn't funny at the fucking time.
Not a sharp nail.
No, it was like like this motherfucker
not
was like
not anything in your butt.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I'm not into butt stuff.
I'm not really. A
But
butt
if
guy
someone's
either,
into
man.
butt stuff, you know, I'm not gonna say anything's wrong with it. But like,
Yeah,
I would
no,
think that
go
like
for it,
not
bro.
a sharp nail into your butt would be cool.
No,
I
it
mean, they say
sounds
the
like you're gonna be
prostate
bleeding.
This is how we
is a
get off.
thing, but I just don't.
We always just get completely off.
I mean,
topic.
he's a
who doesn't
stripper.
want to talk
We're
about
talking
who doesn't
about
want to
his
talk
personal
about
life.
butt stuff?
Yeah, he's a stripper, and they
butt
provide a
stuff.
service. It's literally the service industry.
It is a service.
He's shaking his pee-pee for money.
He's not really shaking his pee-pee if it's
Can y'all
secure.
stop saying pee-pee?
That's what I like to say. I like to say shaking pee-pee for money, all right? Because it makes it sound
Cute.
demeaning, but also not so threatening. If I was out here like, I'm shaking cock for money, you'd be like, damn, this motherfucker's out here just slinging
Just shaking meat log for
shaking
money.
meat log for money, bitch.
I'm just out here slinging
Meat
dick.
log for bread.
I never.
Meyer.
I don't
Trying
even.
to
I'm
make a
sorry. I
sandwich
forget
out
that
this
I'm more
motherfucker.
mannish. I forget that I'm more mannish than a lot of females. I'm sorry.
But you also have the biggest dick at this table right now.
You do have the biggest dick at the table. I give you that. Her dick's pretty good.
You know how I got into dancing, bro?
BDK,
Oh.
I
HBK.
was fucking desperate for
all the
money. I was
fucking
broke.
names.
You said what?
I was desperate for money. I was broke. As fuck.
I got
I
BDE.
moved to California
Big dick
on a
energy.
whim.
You literally started dancing because you was broke.
I was broke as fuck. So I was living in
Why
Colorado
not?
at the time. I was
about to
about
be right
25
there with
years
you,
old.
bro.
Come with me. Come to the dark
I've been trying to
side.
pimp Clay out for
Come
years.
shake the dick.
I used to look. I had a whole game. I
Clay,
had a
I'll
whole
be your
game.
father.
I had a whole game plan. I had a whole
You
game
gotta get
plan
better
for
dance
Black Clay.
moves, though.
I was like, it was 60-40. Yeah, I get 60, you get 40 because you still getting some kind of pleasure out the shit. So I'm still gonna get the other 20% because you get 20% from getting like whatever.
20%.
I'm gonna look you right now when I say this. Hey,
I was talking about 40. You were getting 40.
Pimp.
Oh, 40.
60.
me out. I will be your bottom bitch today. Sign the dotted line. No, I was a broke motherfucker. I moved out to Colorado. So I was living in Colorado. I was about 25, and God rest her soul, my mom passed away. And after she passed away, yeah, thank you so much. After she passed away, I get this random phone call from the worst, best person ever. It was my father, who I had never met ever. After 25 years, this motherfucker called me, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom.
You want to shake some dick?
I'm your dad." No, not even that. No. He's like, "I'm your dad, da da da." And I was like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "You should come out to California, man. Just get a new start." Because I was hurting in Colorado. I had literally just broken up with my girlfriend of like 6
Part
years.
of Colorado.
Greeley, Fort Collins area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, northeastern Colorado. Yeah.
just
No,
asking what part
no,
of
it's all
Colorado,
good.
man. Shit.
He's inquiring. You know what I'm saying? They gotta ask questions. It
cold.
is cold as fuck. The oil rig's fucking me up. Anyway, so this motherfucker calls me out of nowhere, and I'm like, wow, I've never met you before. Da da da. So I move out to California because he convinces me to come out there to just get a new start. Just broke up with my girlfriend of 6 years. Mom just passed away. I'm dealing with some shit. I'm like, fuck it, new start. I sold my apartment, got rid of my car, moved out to California on a whim. Go to live with this cat, and could have went another 25 years without meeting his ass. Turned out to be just like the biggest, low-down, dirty piece of shit that I've ever met in my entire life.
Your
And
pops?
Yeah. I don't even like to call him pops. I like to call him sperm donor because that motherfucker, like him and I are just, it's basically comparing apples to oranges, man. Like, this dude is a chump. Got kids all over the goddamn nation. Never fucking, ever had to work a day in his life. Always mooched off everybody. And that's why I'm so grateful that I didn't grow up with him or was never around him, because I have such a great work ethic. Like, I will walk 8 miles before I'll ask for a fucking ride. Just even though I know I can call anybody anytime,
also
like, hey,
don't do that.
Yeah, true, but
Pride
it's just
is a motherfucker,
it's just
man.
one of those things, and that's also another one of those like unlearning processes. Pride, you grow up thinking
Pride will get you in
is
trouble too.
Will pride be considered a vice?
It get you fuck
yeah.
yes, a huge vice, because as we grow up, we learn that we're supposed to have pride and ego and be. When your pride is hurt, that doesn't stop you from walking. Your heart doesn't stop. You don't stop breathing. It's something in your mind that you made up, that you were taught when you were younger to think, oh, I'm
Pride
supposed
is
to be
anger.
Yeah, absolutely.
In my opinion, and that's just because the way I dealt with it with my dad. It was always like pride, like like if you ain't got pride, you ain't got shit, and like he would be a prideful, spiteful motherfucker, and I literally watched him lose a lot of people throughout the years because he was too prideful to ask for help. But I always wanted to try to keep up with the fucking Joneses.
I feel
and
that,
then
yeah.
and it was like
I think you're gonna have a fine balance for sure, as far as like the pride and like what.
there's a time to have pride,
Yes.
and there's a time to know when to ask for fucking help.
I mean,
Yeah,
I ain't no
absolutely.
Bible nigga, but that's Ecclesiastes. It's a time and
I
purpose.
Ain't no Bible, nigga.
I ain't no Bible nigga, man. I ain't no, shit.
almost like when I got shot. I would never ask anybody for help, but I was in a moment where I was in desperate need.
But you didn't even ask for help, man.
And that's-
Somebody offered you help.
The universe just
You're right.
that's the
came
beauty
to
of the
you.
universe. Yeah, that's the beauty of the universe.
The
too, man.
universe that you
Just-
needed.
The universe literally like has come through for me.
Just
It's
make
real.
this shit kill.
It's real.
So I move out to California. I meet this fucking piece of shit. I'm living with him for like a month and a fucking half, maybe 2 months. And I'm at this point, I'm thinking I'm gonna be an MMA fighter. I never danced before. I never entertained. I never did shit.
You don't look like a fighter to me.
Bro, I get the Nate Diaz thing all the time. What's up? No. So I go out to California. I think I'm going to be a fighter. I get signed up with this gym. I start training, doing all this thing. I get in the ring. I get my ass beat. Turns out I don't want to be a fighter no more. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers is real. Like, I was like, I thought I had hands. I got hands in the street. No, these motherfuckers put hands on you in the ring. So I stopped doing that.
Shit.
So anyway,
Why is his feet in my mouth right now?
sperm donor and I had like a weird falling out. For some reason, he thought like, I don't know, we had a weird falling out because he thought I was messing around with stepmom that was living at the house too, which wasn't the fucking case at all, which was hella stupid. So I end up moving out on my own. I'm in California by myself. I don't fucking know anybody. I have no friends out there. Obviously, I'm not talking to sperm donor no more because I've moved out. We had a falling out. I'm roofing at the time. I'm not making any fucking type of money. I think I'm working for like $17 an hour or some shit, busting my ass every fucking
That's
day.
more than a lot though.
True.
In
Hey, I was in
But
Cali.
in
In
Cali, that
Cali,
ain't shit. That's $7 an hour.
Especially me. I didn't know any fucking body, bro. So the weekend rolls around.
Damn, $17 in Cali is like $7.
I was
Struggling.
The struggle was real. I don't get too deep into it, but the struggle was real. So I go out one night downtown Sacramento, and I'm like, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna meet some people. I'm gonna make some friends. I'm gonna mingle. I go to a bunch of different clubs. I meet up, some people. But at the end of the night, I end up walking home by myself because nobody needs new friends in fucking California. So as I'm walking home, man, I'm walking down the street, and all of a sudden, this fucking neon light catches the corner of my fucking eye. I look over to the left, and it's this dude inside of this club, and he's fucking dancing on this box. Fucking getting it. And there's all these girls around him putting money in his underwear, and the first thing I think is, I'm like, oh my God, I want to get some pussy. But also I'm like, damn, I really want to make some money, but also I want to meet, I want to meet girls, I want to make money. I'm struggling, let's do this. So I walk into the club. I go up to the club owner, or I didn't go up to the club owner, I asked for him. He comes downstairs. I'm like, hey, man, I want to do that. He's like, all right, well, come back tomorrow. Come back in a pair of underwear and be ready to dance. Never danced a fucking day in my life. So, but I got a little rhythm, I Leprechauno, got it, bro, from the video. Anyway, so fucking, I go back the next day. I show up. I'm like, hey, I'm here to dance. Dude's like, all right, go ahead, get in your underwear, get on the box. I get up on the box. Turns out it's a fucking gay club. Shit you not, bro. Shit you not. I did not know it at all. Because when I first initially saw it, it was like all fucking women in there. They come back the next day. Fucking, it's all fucking dudes, bro. So I'm looking in there. But the beauty of it was, the cool thing was,
dick in the house.
Not a soft dick in the house. Only mine. I was the only soft dick in that motherfucker. So anyway, I go up in there. But the beauty of it was, this is like the biggest gay club in Sacramento. So it's a treasure mine for straight women. A lot of straight women go there because they want to go out and party in club. They don't want to get hit on by fucking all the dudes. So they go party with the fucking gays at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Like, gay parties are the best parties.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out Pride Month, by the way. You know what I'm saying? All love out here. So anyway, I'm fucking dancing with this.
Also, if you can put that aside, like, that's money.
That's money.
That's a lot of bread.
Also, but for me personally, so a big stigma with being a male stripper is a lot of people think you're gay or bi or whatever. Me,
or gay for pay.
Gay for pay. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a straight male. I love pussy so much.
Can
I say pussy? Is that thing?
Yeah. Nigga,
can I
we say a lot of shit.
Yeah, we say a lot of shit. I was about to say I've been fucking saying all kinds of shit.
Bitch.
So,
Nigga.
One of my favorite responses, like when I'll be dancing, these girls will be like, "So are you gay?" And I'm like,
None of your business.
No. I hit them with a solid one. I'm like, baby, I'm way too good at eating pussy to be gay. And every time it's
that's slick fly though.
Honestly, I was like,
fly.
I mean, if they're giving you more money, then yeah.
But also with it, like for me, like I was gonna say,
but like if you can't get your dick hard for a dude, man, like
well, honestly, you don't even have to have your dick hard, man. That's not even a thing. But yeah, I was gonna say what?
No. I'm saying like you can't be gay. Like my thing is like
you
if
can't
I get
be
hit
comfortable.
On, I'm like, man, dog, like you ain't gonna want this wet spaghetti, bro. This shit ain't gonna be fun for you.
And then also the other thing is comfortability with it. You know what I mean? Like for me being a straight male, I don't mind dancing on a dude, but also I'm not like trying to get too far with it. I'll let you do like a little chest touch and that's about it. But when you start getting too handsy and I feel uncomfortable, that's when shit's not cool. Like
You're going to jail now.
I've been asked to do like all male party. Like, hey, would you come and dance for me and all my friends, and all males? And I'm like, I would love to do that for you, but for me personally, I know I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna read that body language, and nobody's gonna have a fucking good time. So let's just go ahead.
Old girl from
let me go ahead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that, and I understand that at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Like I want everybody to have a good time. That's my main thing. That's why I love being an entertainer. I want everybody to have fun. But
yeah, these are my friends.
You can't entertain everybody, But I love what I do. But I basically got this shit because I was broke as fuck. So that's what I do it for him. And I stay doing it. After I got shot, I stopped for about a year, though. I stopped for about a year after I got shot because I had this whole, like, coming to Jesus moment.
Yeah, you did.
And then I was
we
like,
played pool that night.
I do remember
or
that.
a couple days later.
Something like that. But then I was like, you know what?
Cripple ass.
I'm with that devil life, so let's go and shake some dick for money.
I ain't mad at it, bro. Get your money.
Also,
might as well go ahead and take it to Vegas.
Dude, honestly, I get the Vegas thing all the time, but I'm so comfortable with where I'm at now.
Oh, I mean, we're going to Vegas in a couple weeks.
Not comfortable in the sense of like
you want me to get you on an amateur night?
No, I'm good.
Dude, I've been trying to get Clay on for so long. Tell me how. Hey, everybody on the podcast who listen to this shit, how many of you motherfuckers would pay to watch this some bitch shit?
I'm not gonna pay because I'm obviously gonna make
it. I wouldn't pay shit to watch this motherfucker either. I'm just trying to pay shit to watch him.
I know Clay has the worst rhythm because I've seen
Clay. Hey, you know who has rhythm? Bartholomew.
No, that nigga. Swallow You has rhythm.
Wow. Bar Swallow You?
Yeah, Bar Swallow You. That's when Clay gets a little gay when he gets too gone.
Wow.
You do get a little fruity, but that's okay, man. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Own that shit, bro. It's cool.
You get a little sweet.
Hey, we can dock after the show. We're gonna cry after the show, you know what I'm saying?
I know my
we going a little far with shit.
This nigga finna put his shades.
I wear my sunglasses at night. Where did Dr. Robot come from?
He just came out with that.
You got Dr. Robot?
That's
a great sour.
I hate sour.
You don't like sour?
He likes sours.
What do you like to drink? What kind of beer do you like to drink? Because I'm not a beer.
I brought that from home.
Man, I am
like
champagne
IPAs,
and beers guy, man.
champagne
I
and
will
beers.
drink fucking Miller High Life, man.
Really?
Or
Okay.
Yingling. Like I'm not classy at all.
A lot of people like Yingling. That's the oldest beer in America, right? Is that a
Something
fact?
like that, man.
Something like that.
I think that's
I like
Anheuser-Busch,
IPAs.
if I'm not
Benjamin
mistaken.
Franklin was
lager.
out here fucking
Yeah.
bitches on Yingling.
It's a lager.
I like
Dark
IPAs.
lager.
I like hazy IPAs, but I don't drink IPAs like I
Have you
like
tried
I
the
used to.
Pernicious Wicked Weed IPA?
We sell it.
It's great.
Wicked Wheat's good.
Wheat's good. I
I
love
fuck with
Wicked Wheat.
Highlight, man.
I
If
fuck
I'm
with-
gonna do an IPA, Highlight has one of the better taste for IPA for me.
I fuck with Bearded Iris.
Bearded Iris.
Beard Irish is the shit. Is that what you like too, Clay? You
Fucking
like Beard Irish?
Dogfish Head, Flesh and Blood IPA. That motherfucker's fire, dog.
Dogfish is fucking good.
Yeah, that
bro.
shit's actually fire.
For the summer, yeah, I'll fuck with that.
But
can't think
you
of
got to
the
do
one
the
that
Flesh and Blood though. The
Yeah.
Flesh and Blood
I'll fuck
joint.
with that
What
one in
is
the
the Flesh
summer.
and
I had this couple bring me some from Boston. I can't think of the name of it right now. It was a 4-pack.
But it's too hot in the summertime. When it's hot in the summertime, I'm not drinking. Like,
Dogfish Head,
I'm not
Flesh
drinking
and Blood,
IPAs. I'm just-
and Jackalope Rompo. I think Jackalope
I don't like,
Rompo
I
is
don't like the Ronco
the red.
Red.
the Red Rye, man. I
I'm
like
good.
that.
I
I
like the
like the
Ronco
Red
Red.
Rye. They used to keep it in Edgefield just for me because I would go in there and drink. I drank like a fucking 12-pack a night.
I drink a
of
lot of
Rompo.
Tecate because it's easy.
Tecate?
Yes.
I like Tecate.
Yeah, give me a Tecate.
Well, no,
and
I'm not
shot
a
of
big
tequila.
Tecate. Now that I think
Boom
about
sauce.
it, as soon as you said the name, the taste hit my
Boom
mouth, and I'm like,
sauce.
ugh, Tecate.
Boom sauce.
Boom sauce. What
Boom
do you know?
sauce. I had this couple bring it back from Boston when I met them at Martin's, when I was working at Martin's before you.
Martins.
And it was like, yeah, we're going to be back in a few months. What do you like to drink? I was like, IPAs. I was like, all right, cool. Came back to the same fucking bar, gave me a 4-pack of Boom sauce. That shit's fucking
Shout out to
fire.
the 4-way stop on Fatherland though. They got everything you need.
They do. They really do have everything.
Like,
Have
You
had
guys
the,
need sponsors. Y'all need to
have
get
you
some
had the-
sponsors.
We need
Y'all need some
sponsors.
fucking.
Have you
Somebody
had the-
sponsor these motherfuckers, please.
Have you had the
please, for the
PBR
love of
coffee?
God.
I've not.
Honestly, I think like pretty much all of like not just the 4-way stop, the marathon.
Marathon got a lot too.
Ooh, yes,
Yeah.
4-way stop, marathon. What's
It's
the
another 4-way stop too.
the one across the street from Lipstick?
Yeah.
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 Lipstick Lounge, is that what you're talking about?
Lipstick Lounge is
I've
lit
always
too.
wanted to go.
Look,
Let's go. Let's go.
Look.
I want to
Lipstick.
go. I swear to
Their
God, I
brunch
want to
is
go
good,
so
too.
bad.
Lipstick is fire.
I
Coconut-
just want to
is
see
good.
if I can pull off like some type of like mass orgy in there.
Probably, maybe.
Sir, I
It
heard-
sounds like me
So-
and you need to have a versus in there because they said
A versus?
they said I
Versus,
can't
what's
dance.
that?
So
You can't dance?
yeah, that's
He
what they
can't
said.
dance.
You can dance. You're
So it's
alright.
gonna be me.
I mean, you can't dance for a black guy for
it's,
sure.
It's gonna be me versus you.
I mean,
We're just gonna sell tickets.
black folks
30,
got rhythm.
40
You don't
bucks.
have no rhythm, bro.
Thank-
we-
see?
we
Does
don't
Spanish
rhythm.
have rhythm?
I have great
We
rhythm.
can-
I have
we
great
can
hip hop.
just-
Like, I
Clay
mean,
has
the
no
thing about it,
rhythm.
man, like I can't, I can't do all of that shit. But like, I done been to some, I didn't been
I
to
got-
some Spanish clubs, and it's like them niggas be dancing.
I just
Like I
want
said,
to
we're selling
spin
tickets.
me, please, spin me.
I'm
This-
gonna tell you right now. You know what? The biggest fear for a white or Mexican dancer is
What?
an urban dancer. Man, an urban dancer brings it like
Is urban
you
black?
wouldn't. Yeah. That's, so I guess I guess I
Yes,
should have
urban-
clarified.
urban-
in my industry, we
Urban,
clarified it.
yes.
Yeah.
Urban used to be black, and then it got gentrified, and now it's not black anymore.
I mean, you can call it a black dancer or
urban.
whatever, but in my industry, we call. So you have levels to the shit. You have your like Magic Mike guys who do like the Channing Tatum thing, and then you have like the dudes who don't know what the fuck they're doing, so they just pull their dick out and nobody wants to see
Helicopter
that.
that
And
motherfucker
then you
just-
have your
Yeah, I ain't
urban
doing that.
dancers who literally fucking set the stage on fire. And I mean, in a sense of like they do everything, but put their penis inside of a woman. Pretty much.
That's what I was
Like,
talking about on that one episode.
lit.
I
That's
could
what
never
was talking
imagine
about
going
on
to-
that one episode. I was like this. I was like, listen, they come out and they do all kind like it's like this. Like
See, I'm the helicopter dick
intense,
dude. Like I
Like-
would just sit there and just helicopter my dick around.
Like
the
I want you
stage.
No.
motherfuckers to take me to Atlanta because
Like,
I know they do
literally.
it dirty in Atlanta.
literally,
I mean,
literally,
we
like
can go to Atlanta.
literally
Go learn some
move
shit.
to every beat of the song that they dance to. Like
It's so crisp. Every
We
movement
can
is
go. I
fucking.
mean, Austin, you want to go to Atlanta?
Fuck yeah.
Let's go to Atlanta.
Let's go to
I
Atlanta.
got a place
right
we
now.
can stay.
We drive right now.
all right, real quick.
I literally
trip,
do
bitch.
have a place
We
we
will
can stay.
grab
It's
this
that
bottle
time.
of fucking Milagro and drive to Atlanta right now.
Shit ain't
No.
about to make it out of
Yeah,
here.
no, they ain't
Listen.
gonna make it.
No,
It,
hell no.
it is it's the time for my question of
What's
the
your
day.
question? What's up? I'm
All right.
I'm
So
interested.
you listen to the podcast, obviously.
I'm a huge fan, by the
Right.
way. Huge fan of the podcast. Shout out to Tales of the Walk-In, by the way.
thank
You guys
you.
are
so much.
fucking amazing. I am such a huge fan. I don't listen to very many podcasts. I don't listen to podcasts at all because my fucking attention span is that of a fucking 3-year-old. Literally, when I was 12, someone was like, "You get distracted by a butterfly." So true. Butterflies.
I used to run from them.
Yeah.
I used to
Anyway,
catch them
but
hoes.
shout out to you guys, man.
So
Thank
so much
you.
for having me. Love
Thank
you
you
guys
very
so much.
much.
Very
Man,
honored.
and
So
no,
you-
no,
you-
thanks
you've
for
been in
going
the-
hard for us though. Real
You've been in the
talk.
service industry for now 2.5 years,
2.5
right?
years, yeah. 2 years.
So
almost 2 years.
this is the basis of the podcast. What is your walk-in story? Like,
Hold
what?
on. We gotta make it right. Pull your glass up.
Oh, pour the glass up. Hey, man.
Before you tell the story, you gotta.
We went from white meat to dark meat.
Yeah, we did.
What the fuck does that mean?
We went from Blanco to Reposado.
I'm sorry. My mind is always in the gutter, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck's that mean, bro? Like, we switching it up.
Exactly what I said.
Cheers, man.
When's the last time y'all Eiffel Tower the bitch?
I don't even know what that means.
I have a great story about that.
Strangely enough.
Actually, because it's a great story about Eiffel Tower.
We'll see you on season 2, bro. But let her finish.
All right, yeah.
That's so smooth.
So what is your walk-in story? Like, what's sitting you to the walk-in cooler? Like, what's made you like go in there, whether you're mad, you're angry, you went to go smoke some weed in there, you fucking like went in there to like do some inappropriate shit. Like, what has made you like go to the walk-in?
Finger blasted a coworker. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No. I'm just joking. I was out here 12 years old, finger fucking people. No. I'm always, and I don't really know how to articulate this right way or say it the right way, but I am just a very relaxed person. I'm fucking chill all the time. There's nothing that can rile me up, man. So the only time that I've ever gone to the walk-in, and like I said, I'm still very fresh in this industry as far as like, you can't compare me to someone who's been in this game for 10 years and expect me to have the same level of patience.
Bro, you ain't fresh no more, bro. Like 2 years is like fucking 5 years for us.
2 years in Nashville, man. I mean,
It's like dog years. You gotta look at like the bartender life was like dog years.
Like,
Dude,
Austin
man.
is still genuinely like nice. He is.
Yeah, you still got that.
I haven't been tainted. Yeah. That light hasn't been. And you know what the funny thing
about everything.
is? I pride myself in
get
that
you the
light,
Bud
bro.
Light.
There was a time and point where that light was dimmed. And people fucking noticed it. They're like, dude, your light is fucked up. And they could see, and I almost could kind of like get a little choked up about it because I never thought I'd lose that light, and I lost it for a little while.
I've
and
been
people
there.
Noticed that
I've been
shit.
there, and it's
They
it's
could
so,
see it in your fucking eyes.
It's so uncomfortable though, and I'm just like, I am not in the position to talk about this right now, and for you to call me out like right now, go
And
fuck
see
your
it?
right, but also fuck yourself. But thank you. But right now,
Go
it's
fuck
not the
yourself.
time to talk about it because, yeah, I'm fucked up. I am not myself. Like, I am.
I would almost give that as a credit to you, though, to have, like, I mean, not necessarily, like, I mean, you, but I mean, in general, like, to have such a positive light that when you are down, people notice it. As opposed to, like, having a shitty attitude all the time and, like, oh, fuck, now I gotta work with this fucking asshole who's just mad about fucking nothing. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's too busy. It's too slow. Shut the fuck up. Do your job. Make some money. So my walk-in thing is, I am such a chill person that anytime I ever go to the walk-in, I usually go in there to just smoke some weed.
Do it.
Honestly. You know, I wish I had
Do
a
it.
cool walk-in story where I, like, fucking railed out some
he's
chick.
not talking
That-
about
that-
his current
but
job.
that-
He's
but
talking
that-
you know,
about when
was
he
out
used
here,
to work
you know,
at Martin's.
circle
Yeah,
jerking
Martin's. He
people.
used to smoke weed at Martin's. Never at Bakersfield.
And Bakersfield, no. Fuck that. Hey, you know what? Fuck that. I do what the fuck I do what the fuck. Hey, these motherfuckers need me right now. We're in a crisis of hiring. You gonna
Oh, y'all need
not
help?
talking shit. Also, I love my job, by the way.
Y'all
But
need help?
Also, yeah. I need help dancing. What's up? You ready to shake some PP for money?
I told you we got the verses popping, man.
What the fuck is a verse? I don't
It's
know
like
what that
me and
is.
you- me and you.
Y'all do a strip.
Have you not seen like the verses that's been going on with
you
like
saw-
all the old like the
That
pop
should be
stars
lit at
and-
Lipstick Lounge, man. Like, honestly, that's not a.
Are we going to Lipstick Lounge
got-
after this?
We got so
No.
many really good. We should go to Lipstick
I
Lounge.
want to go
hit
hit. I want to go.
We should go see Taylor, and then we should definitely go into.
Me and Austin should do a verse because he has credibility.
No bullshit, man.
I'm a
doing a
newbie.
private party at Lipstick Lounge doing the verses, and we can run it as like a Tales from the Walk-In thing, and with your company that does the stripping.
But also just remember what we just discussed is that
We're gonna edit this out. Like we haven't edited. Like we're not gonna.
no,
put all
I'm
this
I'm
information
just saying
out
I'm
there.
just saying like
Put
just
it
remember
all
This
out
is
there.
for us to
Like-
like listen to later.
No,
listen,
I put it all
if
out
there
there.
is a
I'm here for it.
fucking if there's
I'm
a
here for
fly-
put it
if
all
there's
out
But
a-
the
there.
verses is gonna happen.
The verses sounds
hey,
like a lit
shut
ass
the
idea.
fuck up real
Okay,
quick.
cool.
Sorry.
If
Sorry, Queen.
if there is a photograph of like you two, literally, it's
Like
going to be
Mortal
it's going to be
Kombat, like
right.
a Mortal Kombat. Like
No, it's gonna be gay guys, and so
you lost me there.
I mean, it's gonna be gay guys, lesbians, and straight people. It's
Right,
gonna be
but-
LGBTQX,
Edit that, lost me there,
and
part
Z.
out.
I mean that. But I'm saying like you said that you can't like, but it's literally like I know like I have a lot of gay friends, and I know like.
That'd be lit,
probably,
though.
It would be profitable, But if
I'm
you're
down. I'm
right,
here for it.
but if you're uncomfortable with
As long
it,
as I can get Case
As
Bloom
long
to
as
DJ.
you're there, Katie, I'm
If
ready.
I
Now
can-
you're-
no bullshit.
now you're
No
reaching.
Wait,
bullshit.
if
could
Katie
probably
is-
make that happen.
If I go to
Case Bloom to
if I go to
DJ,
do this
bro.
shit and Katie is standing in
I'm
the corner
doing it.
watching me, observing me, and then she sees my uncomfortability and she
No.
comes in, she's like, "Hey, motherfucker."
No bullshit.
Then
Not
I'm
Case
here
Bloom
for
to
it. I'm
DJ,
ready for
man.
that.
You want Jason Harris and you want LT.
I'll take Jason too.
You want Jason Harris and LT to DJ. You want
yeah. You definitely want LT to DJ.
Dude, I mean, we
'Cause
can really blow that up. That could like really be a thing if you want
We've talked
to.
about it for a while.
Yeah, all right, we'll talk-
Clay ain't
we'll
down.
talk about it
Hey,
later.
Clay ain't about that shit.
We'll
He-
talk-
I-
we'll talk
He
about it.
capping. He
I've talked-
capping
I've-
right
I'm the
now.
one that came up with the fucking idea.
I have. Hey,
I mean, if
check
you
this
wanna-
out. I
mean,
have
we
talked
can
to
actually
Clay.
make it happen if you want to.
I have talked to Clay 20 times about coming to dance with me. I said, "Hey man, come shake some people with me." He's a good-looking motherfucker. I'm
Yeah, he's a good-looking dude.
Come with me, bro. He's no, yeah, I'm coming with. And then all of a sudden, I get going. Shows start taking off. Private parties start coming, and then it's over, man. So yeah. God damn it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Johnny Cage looking ass. Man.
Black Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Black Johnny Cage. You know,
Ronnie
like
Cage.
Wesley Snipes, man.
Bronny Cage.
Ronnie Cage.
Bronny Cage.
Ronnie Cage.
You should do an episode.
Delonte Cage.
More like fucking Top Gun. It was a Top Gun fucking like with them aviators.
I
on.
love those shades. That's so dark.
I only smoke weed in the walk-in. I've never got mad. That's my walk-in story. I smoke weed in there.
We appreciate
That's
you for
what's
that.
up, though.
that
I
short
did
ass
have
story.
somebody that wanted to bang it out in there, but I was like, we're gonna
cold.
get
It's
fired.
cold.
Yeah, it's too cold. My dick
fire.
is small enough, bro.
Man, if she
You know
was
what I'm
doing
How you
shit-
shaking pee-pee with a little dick?
It's special underwear.
It's all about the illusion.
It raises
That's
it
that
up.
Elon Musk
just
underwear,
right.
man.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly. That you know,
Elon Musk.
That 3-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All
4D,
about the
baby.
illusion.
It's 2021.
That nigga shaking dick in 4K.
But
hey,
it's
I,
5K now, baby.
also I don't want to be that guy, but I love you, motherfuckers. You guys are amazing, and
Bro,
I'm
we got
so
it ain't
grateful
over.
that
You thought it was over?
no, it ain't over. No,
we got
no. I'm
we
just
got we got 2 more hours to go.
I didn't.
we don't.
I didn't
6 more hours.
I didn't think the
fucking
shit was
with
over, but also
No.
I am very grateful that I was able to meet an amazing human being like Clay, and then he introduced me to 2 more amazing human beings, and that's the beauty
you.
of Nashville, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
There's
Like
3
y'all,
degrees of separation, man.
I love it, dude. I love what Nashville has built.
No.
As far as like, you know what the other cool thing about Nashville is? Is reputation is everything. The moment that you are considered a piece of shit, or like, I mean like a piece of shit as far as like a thief. I mean like a thief or someone who's out here
would
ripping
never
people
claim
off,
that.
or just not doing right by people, or even out here selling bad recreationals.
I
You know,
mean, you know,
if you're that
I've
type
seen-
of person,
I've seen- I've
if you're a
seen some
bad
people-
recreational dealer, fuck you.
I've seen
wait,
some. I've
sniff
seen.
you
Hold on
out.
1 second. Hold on. I've seen some bartenders that have actually been thieves, and they kept their reputation, man. And I'm not just talking about one person. I'm talking about at least 6 people, man. I've seen that shit. I mean, I think one thing about Nashville, man, is that your works before you fuck up actually is your reputation. Like, everybody knows what it's like to fuck up once or twice. I mean, but like, I think your reputation really gets fucked up when you do it multiple times, when like that's what you're known for doing.
You're habitual. You're
Yeah.
a habitual line stepper.
Not even a line stepper, like fucking like you fuck a line, nigga. You been the line is way
line's
way
way back there,
behind
you
you,
don't fuck
man.
that up.
Yeah.
You took some yards.
I feel like you could take. It's kind of like I was saying earlier, but you could take advantage of the right way, or you could take advantage of the wrong way. You know, and Nashville's a beautiful place where you can come out here and you can take advantage of people in a beautiful way.
Or
in
you
a
can
good-
also showcase the fuck out of yourself and like show your work ethic and build a great rapport with people. And regardless of what happens to you at an establishment that you're working at, you can bounce back and land on your feet. Like,
Done that.
I have done that multiple times.
We
got time.
we
yes.
at the end of our program, so we have one last question.
What's up?
You've listened to pretty
I'm so
much
ready
every
for it. I know what you're gonna say.
one of yep.
Can we say it at the same time?
86.
86. Cheers to the 86.
That should be a button.
Can we get an ultimate 86 button? I love you guys.
That's
All
what
right,
on the
so-
soundboard. That was like the ultimate 86 sounds.
Wait, I want to. Wait, no, go for it. Go.
86.
I love you. I miss you so much.
Perfect.
All right, wait.
That was
I
pretty
want a
fucking
formal.
dope.
I want a formal question though. Like, ask it. Yeah, I gotta come on.
86, baby. You know what's up.
86. What? What, I
Man,
mean, what does
what
that
do
mean?
you-
What does that mean for
what-
the people at home?
What are you
What-
getting rid of?
in the
in-
service industry, what do you
that you don't want to
want?
see no more of?
I
What would you
would
get rid of?
If I could get rid of anything, I would
Anything.
get rid of the intimidation factor that people have when someone new comes in. Like, help that new person out. You know what I'm saying? Make them thrive. But I also understand when you have a new
RNS.
person, come
RNS.
in and they are just fucking blatantly lazy. And they come in cocky and they're like, oh, I know this, I know that, I know that. I don't want to listen to nothing.
Shut
Nobody
up.
can tell me
you can
shit.
get the fuck out.
No, just shut up and
No, just shut up and learn.
Yeah,
and
just learn, bro. Like, I'm such a humble person. Like, so I work with an amazing bartender, Colin Tam. Shout out to fucking Colin.
Shout out to Colin.
Great fucking bartender, man. This guy is probably one of the most knowledgeable bartenders I know. And he told me one day, he's like, you know why you're gonna be a successful bartender? Because you shut the fuck up and listen. You're humble. You listen to what's going on. But I also am willing to work. And I don't fuck with laziness, man. Like, if you want to be lazy,
it.
you don't want to listen,
fucking
fuck that.
hate it.
But
It's
I hate the intimidation when someone comes in and you, like me, I want to see all my people thrive. If I'm in
If I'm thriving, you're thriving, and I'm like, let's make some fucking money.
if I
Let's
eat,
eat
we
together.
all eat, baby. Let's eat
Yeah.
together.
What good is
Everybody
it for me
eats,
to
man.
be?
Let's sit at
What
the
good is it for
same
me to be
table and let's
strong?
grub.
And for
Everybody eats
and for
me.
my counterpart to be weak, that looks bad upon me. So it doesn't make me look strong at all. It literally makes me look like a weak motherfucker.
You said it in such a beautiful way, and J. Cole says this. What good is first class without the homies?
No bullshit, man.
Hey,
Okay,
motherfucker.
Austin, I know we're getting down to the end of this.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
It's one thing that I've been struggling with, man, especially with so many new people at the place
Absolutely.
that I work at.
Absolutely.
Man, motherfuckers thinking that I'm mean, yo.
No, I think you're a veteran bartender who takes a lot of pride in his work, and you don't want to waste your time on someone who's not gonna fucking take that same pride in it.
I mean, the thing about it, it's not even that, man. I'm just like, yo, you
Yeah.
know, like respect what you're doing.
Slightly.
And the thing about it, if you ever come to me and ask me for anything, I will. Anything outside the job, inside the job, I will fuck with you on it.
I'll
It's
bend
just-
over backwards to help you on that shit.
Yeah, like no, I mean, I'm literally that person.
That's
I
what
will
I'm saying.
literally
Yeah,
bend
Nothing
over.
in there.
I totally agree, man.
But
Yeah, goddamn.
motherfuckers like think that I'm like. It was one chick. She came into me and she was like, "No, Vic, you're fucking mean." And I was like,
No.
man, if you have a problem, I'll help you try to solve this problem.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, fuck you because you're new. It's just like, first of all, I don't know you. Stranger danger, my nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I was born that way. Like,
Absolutely. No,
I'm
I feel
worried-
that. I feel that. Yeah,
I'm worried
absolutely.
about getting the
Yeah,
Ubers.
Absolutely. It's
You
a vibe.
motherfucker
It's a
might-
vibe. Yeah, for sure.
But
I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm gonna run to the restroom.
You got to take a shit.
No, I got a pee.
Oh, wow.
With my
Shaking
pee-pee.
pee-pee for money?
shake that motherfucking
Shake
pee-pee
that
for money.
pee-pee.
Shake that
But
pee-pee for money.
there's this chick that's been working with me for like the last 2-3 months, and I've been on the service for her for the past 2 nights, and she always comes up to me with these random ass fucking questions, just
Are they
questions.
valid questions?
You know.
No, it's that shit that she should know. Like, do
Well,
we have
I mean,
this?
I
Do
think
we
that's,
have this?
I think that's fucked up to think, man.
She's been
Especially,
there for like 2-3 months.
especially in this
Our
age
menu
of
is not
post.
that big.
We're in this age of post-COVID, and like, I don't think they're stupid questions.
I didn't say it was stupid.
No,
I
you
have
said they're
stupid
irrelevant.
ass answers,
Random.
but that's why I love.
He said
You know,
random.
you know who I love for that reason? It's Jess Chambers. She is such an amazing bartender with her smart ass remarks. But you ask her a question, and it's like, I mean, you're right. You mean, like, where's the line?
Jess is a great bartender, and I love go pee, man.
No,
yeah,
what are you
man, get the
doing?
fuck-
Pee.
Go.
Yeah, go pee. Stop
Play.
jumping.
Go.
We're fine.
You're good,
we
Mr.
will be
Leprechaun.
able to- we'll be able to
we're good.
close
We'll
this out when you
continue
get
with,
back from peeing.
Yeah. Fucking-
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
my
Y'all
god.
have
Go
editing
pee.
equipment. We have an amazing
And don't
editor.
drop that.
Don't
shit.
drop the soap, motherfucker.
No, he was about to drop that shit all on y'all. But no,
Bart's out.
no, Jess Chambers, man. Me and Jess Chambers' relationship is a strange one. Jess hated me from the first time that we met. She talked to her boyfriend to try to get me fired from the job that I'm at. But no, me and Jess Chambers, man. Jess actually really hated me. I was drunk as fuck one night, and I went into Bastion, and she did make that old fashioned shitty. I'm never gonna give Jess that. Jess say that I was tripping, and I was like, that old fashioned was shitty, my
This
nigga.
whole story with like that old fashioned sucked.
It was trash. It was trash old fashioned. But like, it's a running joke between me and Jess now.
Right.
Like every time she like starts talking to me, I'm like, you still don't know how to make an old fashioned. And but no, man, Jess is I'm never one to like say that I'm really proud of somebody, man. I'm really proud of Jessica Chambers.
Love it. Hell yeah.
And me and her, from her having her boyfriend try to get me fired, only thing is that, like, I guess that's when me and her, like, actually hit a wall and be like, okay, nigga, you that nigga, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
The dude that would have fired me is part owner of the studio that we record in right now.
Full circle.
Nashville,
baby.
and
it's
like,
funny because me and Jess had like a similar start. Like I told her one day, because I just started a bar back. I was brand new at Bay.
and she hard on niggas.
Oh, dude, she was a savage.
Yeah, just hard on
savage.
niggas.
The first day,
Jess is so hard on me.
dude.
Jess tells me all the time, like, she's like, Vic, I yell at you because, like, I can get all my frustrations out on you, and you just sit there and just be like, shut the fuck up, Jess.
And that's the beauty of it. That's what I kind of like. My whole thing was with her. Is like the first time I met her, like I didn't even know her fucking name. This is my first. Like I think it was like my fucking first or second week on the job.
She was new girl number 6 to me. Joking, but no, kind of.
She comes up to me and she's like, "You need to get the fuck out of my way." And I was like,
That's
"We're gonna
Jess.
be." I was like, "But the beauty of it is when she told me that, I was like, we're gonna be best friends." And she's like, "No, we're fucking not." And I was like,
Yeah, we are.
"Bet." Yeah, bet. And now every time I go to Raspberry, she's like, "Fucking love you, Austin." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, bitch."
Well, think about Jess, man. Like, Jess is, Jess, 98% of the time, man, Jess is not wrong.
That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it, bro. It's like if you can. So me, I'm like, this is kind of stupid to say, but the reason I'm such a nice guy is 'cause I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know shit. So when someone tells me I'm wrong, I'm like, no, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you're a smart person and you know what the fuck's going on all the time, not to say that I'm a dumb guy, but when you're someone like Jess Chambers who knows what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Or even like to your guys' caliber, I look up to people like you guys as far as like your knowledge, the caliber, the way you carry yourselves. I fucking am mesmerized by it. So when you meet someone like Jess Chambers who knows what the fuck you're talking about, even Colin's another one of those guys.
Talking about Lansing?
No, Colin Tam at Bakersfield. Big tall,
Oh, yeah,
big
okay,
tall white boy.
yeah, cool dude.
When you talk to someone like that who knows their shit so well, you're like, damn, how do I question that? Like, what's my argument? You know what I mean? Like, what's my argument back?
I mean,
I
my
don't know a
thing is,
motherfucking thing.
my
That's
thing
what I'm
is,
saying. I don't know shit.
my thing is personally, I know that, like, I know certain things, and I also know what I don't know,
Right.
which is like, I think that's a really good
That's where
thing. Like,
people come in.
Vic got a very different opportunity than
You okay there, Buttercup?
Sugarfoot.
Yeah, you all right there?
Vic had a very different opportunity, like getting into this industry than myself and Clay. The nigga knows a lot. He knows a lot, but it also didn't come to him easy. It did not come to him easy. He wasn't shown how to do everything. It was more like a trial and error because they wanted to break his ass no matter where he went, and all he did was fucking thrive.
Who wanted to break him?
Everybody
Everybody
wanted to break it, man.
everybody. You're not. Are you listening?
I think
to what
that's the
I'm
thing.
saying?
I take so much pride
Wait.
on this.
I'm sorry. Let me get this out real quick.
Get it in.
Vic knows so fucking much, but he has a hard understanding whenever it comes to new people coming into his space, because he's like, he didn't get what they got.
I was abused, man.
As far as that,
Exactly.
I totally agree. So like,
Wait,
I was abused.
and
I was
I'm
abused
right
through-
there. It's like either adapt and adjust or crumble. You literally got fed to the wolves, so you have a different perception on shit. So whenever you're like, man, niggas is pussy.
That is literally
I love that.
That's
I
my
love that,
phrase.
though.
Right.
That is,
I love that.
Right. Whenever you're like, niggas is pussy, it's not that. It's because, A, you are a
Motherfuckers is
black
pussy.
man in this industry. You got dreads. You have a very strong
Image.
presence and voice. People look at you as a threat, and they hear the fucking like rasp and the deepness in your voice, and you are automatically presumed as an asshole. Like, and you're not.
You need to suck on some fucking
I
lozenges
was gonna
or
say
some
y'all need to
fucking
go get a room,
balls or
but
Shut
something.
also
the fuck up,
I would
Blake.
You
love.
trying to make me cry.
He's about to cry.
No, I'm not.
trying to make me
I'm
I
not
told
trying to
you
make
motherfuckers about to
I'm
cry
trying
at the end of this
I am
shit.
trying to make you. I'm trying to make you understand, because I don't think you realize shit a lot of times. Like, you're a gem in this industry.
Absolutely.
You know
Without
a
doubt,
lot
without
of
doubt.
fucking shit. You're very intelligible. Like, like you're a food snob, like a motherfucker, but you also know how to make any motherfucking drink. When you pulled me into fucking Rosemary,
East Nashville.
East Nash.
it's not even East Nashville. Like, I'm just talking about
I've
like
been around this
Just in general,
motherfucker.
in general.
Vic knows how to make.
No, I'm just saying he's one of the few.
To
Right.
piggyback off exactly
Y'all
what
are
you're
one
saying,
of the
I
few.
would love to bar back for a man like Vic.
Dude, like-
just to know, like, hey, I know my leader
No, you don't.
has me. This
When-
is
No, you don't.
look,
You don't, man.
You don't.
but also when you have a strong leader, like she's saying, like
Vicks don't make you cry.
No, man.
Hey,
no,
but
I'm
that's
not.
what sometimes
I'm
what you
not.
know. Hey,
Vic's
honestly,
Vic-
that's
Vic is
sometimes
not-
what you need.
Vic is not gonna make the bar. Vic gets on to me whenever I'm yelling out loud and Dave gets offended. And Dave
But that's
thinks
what you
Dave is our
need.
bar back. Dave is our bar back, and Dave thinks that I'm yelling at him, and I'm like, I'm not yelling at you. This is how I talk whenever I'm fucking frustrated.
I'm busy.
This is going into the
Work is
road.
work. Outside of
It's
work
getting
is something
personal
different.
No, man,
But,
Katie, you absolutely right, man. Like
I know it is personal.
I
Why?
really
This is our
did.
podcast. We're supposed to be personal, nigga.
I really
Facts.
did. I really did come from a
I'll get on you
place
next
of
week.
every job that I worked at pre-Rosemary, it was always a setup for failure.
Exactly.
but
you
look
have
at you
you
thrived.
have
You
literally
thrived in that
thrived, and you know so much shit. Vic, when you brought me into fucking Rosemary, there's so much shit. I still don't know how to
And
make.
you a manager.
Right. Nigga.
But I also think that's why people. I think that's why
But
people
also,
like us
when you
have
brought
a
me
vibe.
in,
You know,
Vic,
we all brought together.
what did I
Bro,
do?
we're
I
all
came
in
in
this
and
shit
I
together,
fucking
bro.
worked,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah,
I came
yeah,
and I
off
worked.
top.
We're on this shit
I asked questions. If I didn't know it, I'll be like, all right, let me pull up my phone, because I've been in the industry for like too long. But either way, you believed in me and you helped me get the fucking job that I have now,
Fuck yeah.
and I love you
that.
for that.
I love that. That's Nashville, baby. That's
I
Nashville.
love
man.
you
Also,
for
you
that.
gonna help me get this next job?
Hey, if you ready to
like,
shake some
I
PP for
just-
money,
I appreciate it.
I love this
just wanna
whole
see
connection that we
everybody
just
be
had.
great, man. Everybody just
Thank
thinks
you.
I'm.
I love that,
Everybody
yes.
thinks I'm mean,
Yes, yes,
man,
yes.
and it's just the fact that
You can be, nigga.
I
You can
wanna
be
see you
mean.
be
I'm a mean person, but like, man, it's literally, man, the condition that I've been brought up in. And,
Right, but also
and
you have to understand.
It's not the way I
I
was.
think you're
it's
mean-
Not, it's just not my bar mom, Emily Ramey. I respect her so much, man.
Shout out to bar moms.
Man,
Shout out to the bar moms.
Emily
man.
Ramey came up and told me, I know we're going over, but I am going to get this off because, like,
Yeah,
she
fuck
deserves that. She told me when she started training me, hey, man, you're a black dude with dreads.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't going to think that you know how to make a drink. And she's like,
No shit.
I'm not going to let you not know how to make a drink. So
Fuck yeah, I love that. I
She
love that,
cursed me out, and this cat is the general manager of Emmy Squared, and I trained this motherfucker at Finn and Pearl.
They have good pizza.
And he shook a Manhattan. Emily Ramey.
You out here shaking Manhattans, huh?
Up or down, baby.
No.
Up or down.
He shook a Manhattan.
when you're not properly taught. You don't know anything.
Emily
True.
Ramey smacked the tins out of this nigga's hands at the service well and yelled at me.
Did everything go flying?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Ice
Juices?
vermouth and fucking
Yes.
whiskey. all
Love
over
when
the place.
juices go flying.
She looks at me and she says, I trusted you to train this person.
Exactly.
And this is what you do.
Exactly. She wasn't wrong. She was not wrong
she
at
was right.
all. This
So
ain't
I
about
just-
you. This ain't about yourself no more. Like
Nah,
this,
man, I just
like
came up harder.
Right? Nah,
That's what I love,
exactly
though.
because you literally got shat on, and you don't know actually like how to like teach and mold somebody.
No, I don't.
I would have
Hey,
paid to see
you
that moment.
don't.
Real quick, shout out to the people that
But
was
you were
born
still
like 20,
cold
30
as a
years ago.
motherfucker.
That was
You're
hard as fuck.
cold.
You know what I'm saying? Like people like Vic and yourself and Cleo.
I'm
That was
critical.
just like couple years.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the way the generation has been brought up. 50 years ago, motherfuckers are made of steel.
Yeah.
10 years ago, motherfuckers are made of copper.
Man,
Nowadays,
motherfuckers are made of
motherfuckers are made of fucking. Motherfuckers are made of
Technology,
goddamn
man.
No, man,
toilet
I'm just
paper,
like,
bro.
nigga, I mean,
Like, you just see the generations getting softer and stuff. You can even see
Katie
people
is
getting smaller.
Absolutely correct, because I do say, I'm like, man, and it's my defense mechanism. I'm like, and it's my vernacular, and I'm like,
Niggas
man,
is
niggas
pussy.
is pussy.
Man,
Niggas
it's
is
pussy.
And that's what I mean as far as like the
vernacular.
generations. As far as like Vic, I would love to have bar backed under somebody like you because I know you would have trained me properly and you would have been hard on me, but also
I
I
don't
would
think
have.
I'm hard on people.
No,
just,
but I mean in the sense of like.
It's just
Some-
his fucking tone, man. It's just the way he sounds.
it's the way my voice sounds.
I don't
man.
mean
My
I don't
voice
mean
sounds
hard in a
really
way as
rough.
far as like you're gonna be too tough. I just mean like hard in a
just-
way as far as like I'm assertive.
I'm just like,
I'ma
man,
tell you what I
like,
need you to
see
do.
These little
Not-
bitty white
Big
No.
bitches got
bitches.
thick
And if you
skin,
can't-
man.
and
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
these
exactly.
little
Yeah,
bitty white
motherfuckers-
bitches
motherfuckers
that can
got
be
thick skin
fucking
nowadays.
cold. I see them that like thinking you can be fucking cold as fuck, and you ain't even got to do half of the shit that I had to do. You can be cold.
Are you talking about
without-
Broadway?
I'm just talking in general.
In general,
Nigga,
bro.
I had
Just
a hard-
just
I had
talking
a
in
hard
general.
road.
I mean,
And,
like,
and you can see that, and that's why I think more people need that, man. More people need that shit. Like,
A foot in their ass?
I mean, we're getting towards the end. But
No,
one
we're
thing
all
that
here
we
at
ended
the
20
end.
minutes ago.
nigga, but Waffle House meal.
Hey, Waffle Taco.
No. What is your Waffle House meal?
What is my Waffle House meal?
I want to know. your
Can we
Waffle-
add that as a question?
Yeah, I
for
want-
the
I
thing?
want your Waffle
So
House meal.
86 Waffle House meal. All right,
It's like
Waffle
a
House
bonus.
meal. My go-to every time is the Texas bacon egg deluxe, but I get it with no
Egg
cheese.
deluxe. I thought he was gonna say cheese steak.
I
milk.
thought he was. I never heard the egg
No,
deluxe.
yeah, the
Deluxe.
egg deluxe. You guys don't know about the egg deluxe?
No.
That's some new shit.
Hey man, you gotta come to Waffle House with me. I'm sorry, I get so sensual. It's like, I feel like I can like lick. I'm like,
is there a Waffle House in Vegas?
There's got to be a Waffle House.
Can we
It's not
all?
in
I'm sorry,
South.
Devin.
Can y'all put me out in Vegas?
Why is Devin so? He's so.
Because
cute with
Devin's the
his leg
coolest.
crossed.
Devin, when is your episode gonna be? I want to listen to Devin's episode.
Soon.
Shout out to the Leprechaunos.
Shout out to Leprechaun.
he should be.
All right, man.
All right,
we're
wrap
we're
it up.
at the
Hey.
end of Tales of the Walk-In,
Dude,
episode
thank you
18,
so-
man. This was
I-
Austin Miranda. Tell them where they can find you at.
Ladies, gentlemen, no gentlemen. Also, anybody. No, I'm just fucking around. Austin Miranda writes. Just like you're getting arrested, Austin Miranda writes. Also, we run a show at Big Shots, Hunkomania, Friday, Saturday night.
Do y'all?
You come see me and my boys. Yeah, I opened up a new club. Me and my boys opened up
That's
a new
where the
club.
verses are
Yeah.
gonna be.
Flex.
So,
He's out here
so-
fucking body rolling, niggas.
Hey man,
Flexing.
Y'all need to come with a YouTube. So, like I said, the Austin Miranda writes. Thank you so much to Tales of the Walk-In, my absolute favorite fucking people, man. Like, honored,
love you.
honored,
Thank you.
honored.
Let's go.
Number one fan. Number one fan.
Man,
All right,
you
all right.
really
Thank you
are.
so
Devin.
much.
Any,
You
I'm
really sound
gonna
good.
send y'all some dick pics.
Please.
No. Dude.
Please
look,
don't.
This is how you know he
Syndicated.
fucking. You know,
HBK over here, like I get unsolicited all the time.
Right, this is how you know he listens though. Like for real, he literally
I'm
like
a
knows that
fan.
song.
It's
I'm a
not
fan.
unsolicited
I'm a
if he's
fan.
telling you that he's gonna send them.
Yes, it
You know
is.
you're gonna
I'm
see
in a
something.
relationship. I am in a whole fucking fucked
like,
up
I'm about to see
relationship.
you.
Hey, by the way,
Do not
by the way,
send me shit.
full discretion,
HBK.
have never sent a dick pic ever. Never.
I
do
can
it.
send them dick
Never.
pics.
I've never
Don't
done
do it. All we do is
Unless
show
it's
it to our
asked for.
friends.
Please tell them where you
Do
from.
not
Tell
send
them
dick
who you
pics
are.
unless it's asked for.
Hi, it's Katie Sadiq. S-A-double-D-A-Q. Oh, yeah. Can I get a oh, yeah? Nah,
That's
for real.
funny. I hate y'all.
Listen,
for that.
listen, y'all know I got big dick energy. It's your girl
Biggest
Katie.
cock here.
HBK. I'm on the gram as Happy Nappy Froyo. HAPINAPR or sorry NAPIFROYO. And then Katie Sadiq on the Facebook.
The faces.
If you need to find me on
Book
there.
of faces.
Also, download and subscribe. We're on Spotify and Apple Music. So Listen, tell a friend.
We're on Google. We're on Google Podcasts. Nigga, we're on Audible too.
Listen, just tell a fucking
Pandora.
friend that's. Please also just tell a friend
Amazon.
that's not in the industry to listen
We're
to
everywhere.
us. So that way people can actually like start to understand where the fuck we're coming from.
Yeah, we're kind of
We
worldwide.
appreciate it.
Clay,
Love you.
tell them where
Thank
you from, man.
Where I'm from, or where
Well,
they
just
can
tell them
find
where
me?
you can find you.
I mean, I'm from Somerville, Tennessee.
Swag, swag.
38068. That's the zip code.
Okay, cool. That's weird.
But you want my street address too?
All of that shit.
If
Stuart
y'all don't
Loop.
Stop.
I'm not gonna give you the numbers.
Strong back Zaddy
Don't
over
come
here,
for my
man.
dad. Don't come for my mama. I'll
Ew.
fucking kill you.
Ain't nobody talking about your mama.
The Professional on the Instagram. Strong back Zaddy, aka Bartholomew.
Gonna keep it
Bar
simple.
swallow you.
Bah, follow you.
Bart might swallow you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow, he might. He might.
I'm talking not.
Okay,
no,
and
no.
the founding father
The founding father, George Washington over here.
of the podcast.
Hey guys, can I still
Just-
last 2 seconds?
Just Vic.
I love everyone in Nashville. Let's build a community. Let's fucking get wild. Let's fucking do things together.
Austin, shut your
All
mouth.
right, man. It's Vic, man.
Stop growing out your nails. Don't put your nails in a taint.
Hot sauce tuna sandwich, 4 pitches. That's it, man. Notorious VIC.
Oh my
18, man.
Amazing.
That's
Let go.
fire.
Word.